Alright, I gotta, like, find a way to get this microphone to stay where I want it to stay. This is what I get for getting, like, a $10 mic arm from China off of Amazon. It, like, every time I stream, it ends up at a different spot, and, I can't get it to stay. I'm thinking maybe if I duct tape, like, the whole arm, it'll stay in place, but it's because it's so cheap. It has, like, all the different joints that you use to pivot it and stuff are super loose, and it's freaking swinging all over the place, so hopefully it'll stay in place for the rest of the stream. But how's it going, guys? Good to see ya. Um, I forget where we were last time in Toonstruck. Hopefully the game boots up. I've had a few issues with this game when I've tried to stream it, namely the fact that when I open the game, it moves all the shit on my second monitor, like, to the right of the second monitor, because I think it's doing something with the resolution, because it's an older game, and it has some compatibility issues, but it should work. I'm gonna open it right now and keep your fingers crossed, guys, because it works when it wants to. And I even though I tested it, I feel like it's different every time. But I hope everyone is having a good week so far. I'm expecting this to be a little bit more chill of a stream than last night. Last night was a little bit salty with Sen's Fortress. That was after the stream I was like seething internally with salt. It was bad. Oh, the name sounded manly? Babushka? No, it's like a babushka. You don't know what a babushka is, Aeon? A babushka is like the Russian grandmother with the shawl on her head. If you Google babushka, it should show that. It's just like a granny with a shawl. So her name is kind of like a joke, a play on that. And how's it going, Beagle? Duct tape is always the solution, or suspended from the ceiling. I don't know if the ceiling would help it, but I do have duct tape. I do have electrical tape. I actually have electrical tape on it because this was a cheaper mic, and it's really stupidly designed. Like, it has, on the front of the mic that's facing me, it has a blue LED that just constantly flashes when the mic is active. Like, just constantly, it doesn't stop flashing. So if I take the electrical tape off the front of the mic, all stream you would just see, like, blue flashing LED light on my face. Like, why did they think that was a good idea? Even like, not for streaming, people who use a mic in general probably don't want a blue light, like, flashing in their face 24/7. I don't know, that's a pet peeve. Stupid tech design. Hey, War, how's it going? I was just talking to you in Zero stream, but how's it going again? Thank you, Aeon. I have two of the same shirt in two different colors. I have this one, and then I have a similar one that I wore last week that's purple and black. I like this one better, though. I always like kind of shirts with vertical stripes on them. They make me look less scrawny. Okay, where is Toonstruck? Toonstruck in my library. There we go. And Pizzy, how are ya? Never salty. Never salty. Only when playing Dark Souls. There's gonna be some weird stuff going on for a sec while I get this game up. My camera's gonna freeze a couple of times. Alright, I gotta switch over to display capture. Hopefully I cleared off anything incriminating from my desktop. I always gotta make sure with this game. There we go. This music's so catchy. Oh, it'd help if I turned my bot on too. Whoops. There we go. Babushka sounds like a baked good. It does, Darkholder. How's it going? It does sound like a baked good, a delicious baked good. And Chalupa, how are ya? And Kate, how's it going, guys? Good to see everyone tonight. You like my jumper? Thank you. Thank you. It's comfortable. I like that. It's comfortable, and it's like, it's not too warm because I get very warm when I stream, so it's like in between. Like, it's enough to keep my arms warm but not make me sweat. Okay. Alright. So in theory, if I tapped the game now, there we go. It worked. A little bit nervous that my chat was gonna disappear. Okay. So where did we leave off? We found the cows in the fetish gear, and I was just so traumatized by that that I forget everything else that happened. Long day at work? I didn't work today. Why do I seem tired? I've just been tired lately. I think it's the change in weather that gets me every year. This time of year, everything's getting dark so early and cold and ugh. So I'm a bit groggy. Did you work today, Pizzy? Yeah, cows in fetish gear. Is there something wrong with that? We'll find them again because we still haven't solved their puzzle. So with the cows in fetish gear, we have to find a new and different form of torture for them to enjoy, because that's what they want us to do. So I need an item to torture them before they let me get the item from them that I want, which is some glue that's on the ground that they made out of their elderly horse friend who was in the barn. I don't know how to describe the story of this game. So this guy, I meant to try this last time. I don't know if this is gonna work.
That might get rid of him, if I could convince him to drink it.
Okay, so I think I messed up last time. I found a hunk of rotted meat on the ground, and I think I was supposed to combine it with that. But I didn't. A little bit of that cow fetish dialogue went a long way. It went too much. That was enough for a lifetime, Chalupa, I think. I never had a need for that in my life. Although...
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing whole travel?
Just out of morbid curiosity, after the stream, and after seeing that, I did look up Toonstruck Rule 34 to see if it existed, and it does exist, and it's fucking terrible. It's so bad. It's like furry BDSM Rule 34. My eyes, I needed bleach. I needed like a bucket of bleach after that. The internet is a dangerous place, guys. What'd I miss? Toonstruck Rule 34 discussion. How's it going, H? Not as pervy as the game you're playing? Really, Pizzy? What are you playing? Is it an anime game? Is it a hentai game? Okay, the hunk of meat's still here. Someone keeps throwing their hunks of meat out the window and leaving them on the ground, so I'll just keep taking them until they stop. I feel like I missed something else here. A whole door! Oh, that's cool. I missed an entire area last time, because this didn't look like a clickable door to me. Oh no, I got in here. I got the thing, but like, doesn't this look like there would be a way to get behind here? Years left to meter? 2599, that's a lot of years, that's more years. How long? I'm assuming cartoons would not have a lifespan. So that's like a cartoon life sentence is forever years. You got sent home, you need a note from your doctor to return? Well, that sucks, Pizzy. I hope everything's okay. You looked it up, definition of courage or stupidity, Beagle, and I hope to God no one else is Googling it now, because it is that bad. Like, it's actually— What is this? I hate these games sometimes. Pixel hunting. I completely missed that last time. Ink pad.
Stamping pad.
Can I make a fish stamp? Nope. There must be something I can use this with. Can I make like a handprint? Nope. This?
I ink, therefore I am.
Why that? Oh!
I'm sure this is only mildly illegal.
Okay. I knew it. I knew I needed a stamp for that thing, but like, why is this the stamp? It's a music box. I don't understand the logic in these games. I just click things on things until they work, and that happened to work, I guess. So now I can get this thing to the vulture, the hunk of meat. I gotta combine that. I gotta combine the hunk of meat with the poison. This one I knew. And now I have, like, noxious meat. Oops. Gets bleached. Thank you, Pizzy. You have to beat the clothes off the monster girls, then rub them till they want to join you. Is this a legit game, Pizzy, or is this a hentai game? That sounds like a hentai game. Have you tried squeezing yourself between the little bars? If only I had a small purple friend who was able to do that. I don't think I can do anything else in there. It does seem suspicious, though. I still don't know what to do with this squirrel guy. He's very mad about life. So now that I have this stamp, I can go get the costume from the costume shop. Because she needed a signature on the costume voucher. We're avoiding this place for as long as possible, because there's cows and fetish wear in there, and they're scary. Oh, you're still at work, Beagle? Okay. I would not advise looking up Toonstruck Rule 34 at work. Unless you want to be fired, then go for it. If you want to be fired and then talked about forever. Jen, how's it going? Good to see ya. Oh! But just then, hold on. Suddenly plot. Alright, so these are bad guys. They're kind of clowny.
Oh yes, the fugitives are around here somewhere. I can smell them.
I think that might have been me.
Perhaps the fugitives are at the costume shop, procuring garments with which to disguise themselves.
Move it.
Was that the voice of Wacko?
Something tells me those three unpleasant henchmen-like voices belong to Nefarious's three unpleasant henchmen.
What are we gonna do? Think!
Think, Flux, think.
Changing room. We hid from them in a closet before, so this'll work. They're not the brightest.
They can't have gone far.
Jukes for days.
Phew, that was a little too close for comfort.
No kidding. Talk about small dressing rooms. It was kind of dicey when the henchmen came in, too.
Sigh.
I mean, they did go in. I did walk them into the changing room before, and then they said in kind of a suggestive way, "We have so much fun together all the time," when the curtains were closed. So I don't know why they're complaining about being too close now. Oh, it's on Steam, so it's not a hentai game. Are there hentai games on Steam? I feel like there's some games that are just straight up like hentai games on Steam, but I could be wrong. How's it going, Sadako? Day of the Tentacle does sound like a hentai game, but it isn't. It's a classic. And not a classic hentai game. The game music is Jen. I was mentioning that before. It's like music commonly used in cartoons. I don't know what the term for it. It's not common. Creative Commons. What's the word? I'm drawing a blank. Public domain, I think, is what I'm thinking of. You foiled a bike robbery? Like real life bike robbery? How? What happened? This is not Dark Souls Blossom. Good observation. This is the Dark Souls of 90s point and click, half cartoon, half FMV, slightly suggestive games. I have a stamped voucher now. What does it say when I click it?
A free rental voucher from the costume shop. It has King Hugh's seal on it.
So now I can get a costume, but I don't know if I'm getting one for Carecrow?
The King
Or
would
the
like
other
to
guy.
redeem his free rental voucher now.
There was someone else who wanted one.
Let's see.
Oh, I wanted it to get into the bar.
The voucher's authorized.
They had a dress code?
Cool. Okay, well, first let me give you his free gift.
You mean his free rental?
No, I mean his free gift. Here you go.
It's a fly suit.
Yeah, it didn't really, work out as a rental.
I bet I can wear
Nobody
that.
around here wants to look like a fly,
Into
I
the
guess.
bar.
But I thought, maybe Hugh would like it as a token of appreciation for his business and stuff.
Great! I can't wait to show him.
I can
And,
be a
like,
Jeff
don't forget
Goldblum.
his free rental. Is King Hugh looking for anything in particular?
We'll know it when we see it.
Alright.
Okay, like
Oh!
take whichever one you want.
So Carecrow described something, and I should have listened to him. Does he want to dress like a bishop? Or pajamas? Or Lost in Space? Or a ballerina? What do you guys think Scarecrow would like to dress up as? He's a slightly flamboyant scarecrow that guards a barn full of animals and fetish wear. I don't know what he said he wanted, but what would that type of scarecrow want? Hold on. I gotta alt-tab for a sec to... Oh, the game's gonna go away for a sec. I don't have a better way to set this up because I gotta do display capture. Does my title still say Dark Souls? Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I streaming in the Dark Souls category? Because that's great. I swear I changed it. Hold on. Thank you. This isn't Dark Souls. Alright, so it's in retro. Let me just change the title to Toonstruck. Thank you, thank you. I swear I changed it. I guess I didn't save the changes. Help me! Help me. PC 1996. Toonstruck. And then story. Command. And chat for summary. Okay. So if you refresh, hopefully it is the right game now. Alright, hold on. Let me catch up on the chat. Professional streamer right here. Public domain. Okay, those were the words. Thank you. I always draw a blank on that. You should be drawing a blank with Shrimpy. You know, it's funny, H, because the main character in this game's name is Drew Blank, and it's a pun on Mel Blanc and drawing a blank. You're heading out, Lord Peppy? Okay, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, is your bike, Jen? And you stopped it? Were you at work or something? Did you hit them with your purse? What did you do? You were cooking and the door is right next to your door and you saw this boot walk by and you got what? And the UPS dude, it was some random dude walking my bike up the driveway? Oh my god. He said, I thought you were throwing this out? Where did you leave it in your driveway? Was it like clearly not being thrown out? Ballerina suit? Yeah, maybe. We can try that. Blood Samus, how's it going? Yeah, my Gurren Lagann spoilers backdrop Dark Holder. Oh, it was next to the shed. God, that's crazy. It still says Dark Souls? Shoot, hold on. It says retro for me now. It might take a sec. I don't want to confuse the Dark Souls people. It looks like it should just updated. Rust asked you if you yelled at him. I'm like, nope, because I thought it was the UPS guy. I'm glad it worked out for you, Jen, and he wasn't like a creeper on top of the fact that he was stealing your bike. Because that's scary, like he could have attacked you or something. But it all worked out for the best. All worked out for the best. You got your bike. Everything's okay. That sucks though. What is it with people? Stealing people's stuff. Should've shot him? Oh, that's true. Jen had a wild honeymoon experience. Had this... What was that? Like, I don't remember the details of that story. I remember you had a harrowing time on your honeymoon. How's it going, Z? We're gonna try the tutu. Just for fun. I don't think I can mess this up.
Enjoy, okay?
Okay.
You only opened the door because you thought you were getting a Christmas present. Surprise, it's just some jerk stealing your bike instead. That's not what you want for Christmas.
If we don't stop the fires.
Like, I can understand someone doing that if it, like, was by your trash in some way. Like, someone just being stupid and not realizing, but that's ridiculous. Are you gonna have to, like, keep the thing freaking, like, chained down Oh, it changed. Thank you. Could have just been a guy on a point-and-click adventure, and he didn't know that the bike wasn't an item to use. Can I put this on now?
I'm conspicuous enough already.
Not here. But I want to be Jeff Goldblum. Would you like to be a
I think we
ballerina?
found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody!
Nope.
What a terrible disappointment! That outfit was just all wrong! A sassy little number, but I believe I did say no
Oh, he did say no
cross-dressing.
cross-dressing.
Remember, you're shopping for me, not you.
Sorry. We'll try to find something more to your liking.
Darn it.
Hello again.
Oh,
Please remind
keep it
me
down to a dull roar,
what you
honey.
wanted.
You're
It was
gonna
very
give my little
specific.
darlings a headache.
Ooh, I can ask him what is going on in the barn.
Disaster. Let me guess. Nefarious.
Who else? He zapped everything in sight with that hideous ray of his. A zap zap here, and a zap zap there. Here a zap, there a zap.
Everywhere is zap zap.
Wow.
You must have been worried that Nefarious would hit you.
I was.
Old
I'm glad
McDonald's
I was able
jokes.
to outrun him.
Yeah, good thing you outrun him.
Just a little joke.
He can move. He's got feet.
So you're willing to trade your cloak if we can
I
find
wonder
you
what I need the
something,
cloak for.
You gotta be kidding. You mean you don't remember the spiel?
I want something I can wear all day long and all year round, but it
Okay.
doesn't have to be out of this world. I don't want to have a hair out of place, nothing too sappy, and not too many bells and whistles. I don't want a big top, and definitely no cross-dressing.
Thanks. I admire a guy who knows what he doesn't
So he
want.
doesn't want to be
Well, we gotta be going.
All
Santa.
right, boys, but don't forget about your friend the
A rabbit.
Scarecrow. Be sure to keep me posted, as if I wasn't already.
He doesn't want to be the astronaut, the robot suit. There's another thing. Zero! How's it going again? Thank you so much for the host. How was the rest of your stream? I hopped out towards the end, I think. Did you end up beating Madeira, or are you gonna save it for another stream? And those of you who don't follow Zero Online, you should totally give him a follow. He's a really awesome guy, real chill streamer, and he's been playing through Dark Souls 3, the DLC, recently, which is a lot of fun to watch. He's going through it so fast, though, that he'll probably be done by next stream. It's kind of funny watching him play through it, because some of the stuff that took me, like, days to finish, he beats, like, first try. Thank you, too, for the host, War. And you should follow War as well. He's also an awesome streamer, and he's playing Kingdom Hearts. And I'm gonna show you guys out. Hold on. I gotta alt-tab. This is awkward. Alright. Shut up. Zero. Online. I think Age is asleep. There we go. Gotta head off, War? Alright, thanks for the lurks. Shrimp doodle. Wait, you did finish it? You just beat Madeira? Really? I'm impressed. But like I was saying, those bosses took me so long. They took me hours. And you just wrecked them. How do I get good Zero? I need classes on getting good. I gotta find this Scarecrow again. Oh no, what am I doing? I got distracted. I gotta exchange the costume and get the costume that the Scarecrow wants. Give a how-do shout-out a follow! Thank you, Age. Is that actually a streamer? That'd be funny if that's actually a streamer. Alright, I don't need this anymore.
Would it be okay?
So he had
Oh,
very
go for it.
specific
Pick a
demands.
costume, any costume at all.
We're trying to get a costume for a Scarecrow. His name's Scarecrow. And he's very, very particular. So he wants something he can wear all year round. No cross-dressing, so that rules this out. Not a hair out of place, so that rules the bunny out. Not too many bells is this one. That's ruled out. He doesn't want it to be out of this world, so this one's ruled out. And he doesn't want a big top, so the clown is ruled out. So out of the remaining ones, there were a couple other ones that he said. You think it might be this one? I feel like this looks like something he might wear. These other ones are kind of ridiculous. I don't know if I'd want to dress like a lumberjack. I gotta be shady, okay. That's the trick, it's the glasses, right? It's the glasses. Crucifix, how's it going? The PJs? Maybe the PJs. It could be the PJs. But he said he wants something he can wear like all the time, and I don't know if pajamas would be. I was just kind of looking at what he was wearing too, like I think it was the most similar to this thing. Definitely not these. Probably definitely not the police and the Viking and the bishop costumes. I'd go with the red with the white spots. Babushka! How's it going? Thank you for the host again. How was the rest of your Bloodborne stream? Did you make a lot of progress on your new character? Now that you've beaten the character creator boss? And those of you who weren't here last night when Babushka hosted me, should totally give her a follow now. She's awesome. She's a fun streamer. She's doing some Bloodborne, she's doing some Civ, she's doing PUBG. Are you still working on Assassin's Creed, Babushka? I haven't seen you play that in a little bit. Go with your gut. Okay, my gut says this.
Just a sec.
You go with the red with the white spots, the pajamas? I have, okay. You guys all said PJs and I picked that one.
Okay.
I'll do that one next if this isn't it. I'm just going with my gut for now, but if it isn't, we'll go with PJs. Maybe he likes wearing PJs, maybe he likes being comfy all the time. Pope Crow. I wish I could see him in that costume. I wonder if he's actually gonna put the one that we pick on. How's it going on, Ter? And Babushka? Are you still working on it? Yeah, you got a ways to go. You were, when I left, you were still fighting, Gascoigne, I think? How far did you get since then? The Strength Arcane build is super fun, though. That's the last character I made, and I have the most fun with that. I have the Moonlight Sword and the, Ligarius Wheel. And I think that's the most fun I've had with the game so far. You still say Viking? Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try this. This is my inventory, guys, by the way. I have, a rotten hunk of meat. I have a fly suit. I have a ball of dough. I have a literal red herring. And I have a stamp. And jumping beans. Could someone, please hit in the chat, because I have to alt-tab and then that takes the game off the screen. Could someone please hit ! Story command for people new to the stream to kind of give them a summary of the story? How's it going, Mr. Decibel? Where is the blonde thing? Are you referring to Babushka? Is that what? Who are you? What? Babushka? That's not nice. Thank you! So if you guys don't know the story, there it is in 5 different places. Is Mr. Decibel someone from your stream, Babushka, or is he someone trolling me?
I think we found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody!
Alright, let's see who's right. I did it! I have a future as a scarecrow dresser. Look at Oh, they're gonna put it on him? Because he's a scarecrow. They're his friends.
Oh, no, please!
Uh-oh. Not like this. Not like this. Not Scarecrow, he was our only friend. Now he's Scarecrow again. the way, this guy's Tim Curry. Like, this is Tim Curry's voice. It's great. There's so many cameos in this game.
This is terrible.
Yeah, after all that effort, our costume is ruined.
Our costume's ruined, but we can get this corn.
Sorry, guys. I'm afraid I have to commandeer this corn cob. It might
We
prove
wanted a
crucial
cloak.
for the successful completion of our tippy-top secret mission.
Yeah, we might need a snack.
We wanted a cloak, but we get a corn cob instead as a consolation prize. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Now, oh, they did change him to a scarecrow.
This guy's as rank as a load of
That's great.
soldiers.
He's from your stream and he's trolling. Oh, okay. So that makes it okay. I gotta know who's actually trolling and who's just joke trolling. Yeah, right, Jen? It does have the Roger Rabbit feel. Except for this part. I'm just gonna show you guys this so you can be traumatized too. You're not ready for this. I wasn't ready for this at all. So welcome to the Shrimpy Doodle stream.
Don't spare the rod!
Host of this. Of cows in BDSM gear.
My meat!
I gotta find an item that will torture her. In a good way. That's the quest that I gotta do.
More, you sack of
I don't know what it is. If you were a cow with a BDSM fetish, what would you be into? Maybe a corn cob? Maybe that's new and exciting?
I don't think she's hungry.
Give it to me!
She wants it! See, she said she wants it! I tried this. You would think the prod would be it, but it's not. Animal hentai. Yeah, that's right, Jen. He does look like a Scooby-Doo villain. How much do you like RTS games? Not really. Crucifix, honestly. Not really my thing. You're not trolling. Or are you? The glove? I can try the glove. I think I tried the glove already. I think they're
Pathetic worm!
Yep.
We tried that
They
before.
tried it before.
I'm numb to that kind of abuse. I need a new, unbearably
These animals
delectable form
are
of
too
torture.
kinky for my imagination. Maybe a cloak? Maybe an ink pad? Maybe a fly suit? Maybe they like roleplay?
That is useless! Does nobody understand the needs of a frustrated, buxom, bovine dominatrix with masochistic tendencies?
Buxom
Whip my cream!
bovine with masochistic tendencies. Are sheep bovines?
More, you
And doesn't
sack
buxom
of
mean like big
mutton.
titties? Because the cow doesn't have boobs. And the sheep does, and the sheep's a sheep, not a I don't know. I don't know. Wordplay. What the fuck? I had to show you guys that because I had to suffer through it last stream, so now you guys get to suffer through it too. And I was saying earlier that after last stream, just out of my own stupid morbid curiosity, I looked up Toonstruck Rule 34, and there's a lot of those two characters. Furry porn of those characters is terrible. The internet is a horrible place. Horrible, horrible place. And of this one too, surprisingly. Like there was a lot of that one. That rabbit. Furries are creepy. Try the red. I tried the red herring. I tried the red herring crucifix, and I was imagining them like slapping each other with it, but they didn't want it. All right, so I'm gonna go home and try to put any of these things in the machine. So the whole point of this game. So basically what's happening is the cartoon world has been overtaken by the bad guy. He's making all the cartoons evil, and we gotta come up with a machine that will turn them good again. And the machine needs a bunch of parts. And it's basically parts that are the opposite of the machine that made everything bad. So the machine that made everything bad, one of its parts is like spice, so the opposite of that would be sugar. And a lot of them are just plays on words. It must have been hilarious as a voice actress to record these. I know, right? Mince my meat. Whip my cream. I didn't say this with enough feeling. So. You can barely see this. Might be able to see it better in the inventory one. There we go. So they're all kind of plays on words, so sugar and spice. What else would make sense? Maybe like... bells and whistles? Something like that. I think they're all plays on words. Stars and stripes? What goes with polish? And heart. Bow and arrow. Bow and arrow would make sense. Utterly over the top. That's a good one, Pizza. I like that. You knew the little rabbit would make it to Rule 34? It's bad. It's really bad, Aeon. Because they give it a donger in all of the Rule 34. It's terrible. No, Nazis! Polish, not Polish! Stars and stripes. Ah, yes, so stars and stripes. And thank you for the follow, Mr. Decibel. I appreciate it. Pins and needles, nuts and... Yeah, that actually makes sense. Nuts and bolts. So the squirrel had the nuts, so we need to get the nuts from the squirrel. Nail polish? I don't think it's... I think it's like... It's a play on words. It's not like an actual item, but maybe. Maybe nail. Could be a nail. Yeah, bells and whistles. I thought of that one. So I don't have any bells. I don't have any nuts. I don't have any pins. I think it's bow and arrow and ball and chain. Oh, I have a chain! Hold on. Oops. I do have a chain, but where does it go? Ball. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's confusing because you can put them in, and even if they're correct, you can still take them out. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. I think that's the only one I have, though. I don't think any of these... That's not really a pin, right? That's a spit. Yeah, none of these really fit with the other ones. Wait, spit! Hold on. Spit... Is spit and polish a thing? Like a shoe shine? Is that a thing? I feel like I've heard that phrase before. I'll hold on to that, because that's a weird one. I don't know if that's it.
Test the machine until all 12 parts are in place.
I'm gonna keep that one in my inventory.
Don't forget your things.
Oh, you need them all at once? Okay, so it just puts it back anyway, until you have them all. Oh, cloak and dagger!
Oh,
Yeah!
what was I thinking of?
That's a good
Oh,
one. Okay,
I
cloak and dagger,
forget.
spit and polish. So we've got quite a few of them, like, the prompts for them, but we don't have the items. Remember. We gotta remember these. You gotta help me, guys. My memory's not good. So, I'm gonna go give this vulture the poison hunk of meat so he can get out of the way of the sign. I think if I take the sign, I think that's the arrow, because it has the arrow on it.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
Which way was it? Was he in... I think he was in between Zany Doo and... Oh no, he was in Zany Doo. He's in the back here.
We have arrived!
I know stars is gonna be for one of them. I don't know which one though, and I don't know where to get the stars. Rip English as a second language player? I know, right? They're all kind of idioms, right? Like, you gotta kind of be a native to understand the expressions. You love that his name is Flux? That's true. You have that in common. I like that his name is Flux Wildly. That's a cool name. He's fluxin'. Fluxin' a lot. But I think Drew Blank is my favorite name in the game. Because it's perfect. Play on words. Please die.
See? That just goes to show,
Blep.
that vultures shouldn't eat poison carcasses.
Blep.
Drew, You are not only my friend, you're my teacher.
I think I gotta change the font back. It's back to that illegible font. I don't know why it switches the setting. So I'm gonna turn this up. Alright, how's that balance, guys? I feel like the music was a little loud compared to everything else. I can bump it back up, though. Murderer! He was guarding something I needed to advance, Crucifix. We just gotta get stuff. Can I take him? Oh, that's a
Think
cool
anyone
one.
would mind if I took this feather?
I've heard it said that plucking a feather from a fallen bird is a noble gesture of compassion and respect.
I'll buy that.
So if I...
Of course, the guy who said it was drunk at the time, and everyone else thought he was a moron.
If I... Like, if I looked at the bird, it was one thing, and if I moved the mouse literally like a millimeter higher, it was another item.
Now that vulture
That's
is,
so easy to
well,
miss.
vulture bait.
I gotta, like, freaking run the cursor over all the things. Oh, I can just take this, right? R.I.P. and
Never
pepperonis.
know when you might need a big arrow sign.
Alright, so we got the bow and arrow. I'm assuming it's for that. I need so many more, though. Oh, we still haven't figured out the fish flushing situation. Let me go back to Qtopia.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hole travel?
Going to bed, Babushka. Thanks again for the host. I hope you get some good sleep. I hope I didn't give you nightmares of cows and fetish wear. And if so, I apologize. But have a good night. I'm going to town. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go to Malevolence and I'm gonna use my disguise and see if I can get in the bar. I got a fly suit. I think I'm seedy enough to get into Seedy's, I think it's a Bulladrome, not a bar. Yeah, Bulladrome. I think that's proper attire.
Have arrived! I'm conspicuous enough already.
Really? What about Flux? You want... Oh, come on. That's really not it? So where am I gonna need a fly suit? Oh, maybe Feather might be a torture. That's a good idea. I can try that. Going back. Oop.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
Vulture died via poison. Now is Vulture pain? Does that actually happen? Like, animals that are scavengers, if they die, do their buddies eat them? I want to know. I feel like they would. I feel like they wouldn't care at that point. They're like, it's fair game.
We have arrived!
What was I doing? Feather. Torture. Okay. She's just gonna stand there looking all sad for the rest of the game, I think. That's all her character does. Even though technically I think she's supposed to be the main character of the TV show that Drew worked on. The Fluffy Bun Bun show. Okay. Let's see if age was on the money here. Let me read it
A
first.
vulture feather.
The Vulture Feather lore.
A feather.
A feather?
Oh,
A feather.
I think he was right.
Brilliant.
It is.
Think about it.
Oh god.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah, of course! Now, you worms may take some glue.
Okay.
Punisher Polly doesn't like ingratitude.
Punisher Polly.
Thank you both, so much.
Okay. Get me out of here.
Feel free to stick around and watch, won't you?
Oh my god.
Tickle me, my wild and woolly one. Tickle me until I scream for mercy.
No! Let me out of here!
Gee, I just love happy endings. Can we go now?
Please. Take the glue and run. Nothing else in here. Never returning. So I have glue, I have corn on the cob. I have a rubber glove. And I have no idea what to do with any of this.
Mistress Marge's glue.
How do I get the nuts from the squirrel? Does he like corn? Do you like corn?
I think he's happy with his nuts.
It's important to be happy with your nuts. Dough, chain. Nope. Magnet? No idea where these sticks go. So as of right now, I gotta get the nuts from the squirrel, I gotta find a way into the bullet room with a costume or outfit of some sort. Maybe I can get another costume from the shop. It happens, that is why you have to be very careful using poison and get rid of pests. You might end up killing a lot of unintended creatures. Oh, yeah. No, I honestly didn't even think of that, but that must be a problem with killing mice with, or rats with rat poison and stuff, is that it probably affects cats that eat them too. Or other predators. One sec, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta pause for a sec. Alright, sorry. So what happened was the gaming chair that I returned, that I had FedEx pick up earlier, it still had the label on it from when I ordered it, apparently, on the other side. I didn't print it off. And they printed their own label for the return, put it on the truck and picked it up earlier, and then a different guy brought it back because they saw the original label for delivery. But it's okay, we got them to pick it up. I didn't take off the label, they didn't tell me to take off the label, Age. They didn't tell me to take off anything, I thought they would put the new label over the old label. But it's okay, it's done with. That's why I had to go away so quick, because they were at the door. Are you still there, Babushka? And yes, I really did see your stream for the first time when you were shoving a banana in your armpit. And I'm like, this chick is crazy, I'm gonna follow her. And I was not disappointed. But yeah, that was the situation. Guys, if you want to see people shove bananas in their armpits, follow Babushka. She's your go-to gal. Yeah, you were doing it for charity. Someone had donated like 50 bucks. It was for the ALS charity, right? No, it was really funny. That was super funny. That's honestly why I followed, because you have a good sense of humor. I would not have been able to do that. That's erotic and against Twitch. It isn't, though. There's far worse than people shoving bananas in their armpits on Twitch. Why am I here? I don't know why. Why can I click
How much
this?
fun can a guy really have with a broken strengthometer?
That's a toughie. Overall, I'd rate the fun quotient of a broken strength.
Yeah, smash that follow button.
Why did you want to know?
I didn't.
Oh.
But really though, it's your sense of humor, and I appreciate a good sense of humor with streamers. People take it way too seriously sometimes. Yeah, it wasn't very sexual. It's very clowny. I think she had a hoodie on or something, and she just like shoved it up on her hoodie and went like this. That's a reenactment. That's about how it went. Why? I was trying to walk, but apparently I got bells. Okay.
Bells?
Bells. Well, we got the bells. Was the strengthometer broken when you got there? Because if you maybe fix it and use mallet? No, I broke it with the mallet crucifix. I was too strong. But that's a good idea. We broke it with the mallet, and we won a prize. And now I have no idea where to go. I got the bells. Yeah, for the bells and whistles, but like, what am I gonna do with the rest of this stuff? I have a glove. I got some glue. I got some dough. I got a piece of corn. This game is very convoluted, like puzzle-wise. It's very cartoony logic. I'm trying to think of all the different stuff I need to do. Can I change my costume? Because right now I want to try to get into that bullet room. And I think that's the only way to do it. No, I don't think I can anymore. I don't have the costume anymore.
Like, hi, Ms. Fit.
Like, welcome back.
Are you still reading that book of insoluble puzzles?
For sure. The only time I put down a book is to, like, pick up another.
Well, it's been cool.
Totally. Later.
Alright, I guess I'm done with this area. Go to the pub and drown your sorrows? I can't, though, crucifix, because if I go to the pub, it's terrible bagpipe music. I don't know how anyone can drown their sorrows with terrible bagpipe music playing in the background. It's just increasing the sorrow. So bad. Yeah, there's nothing in the pub. Basically, I'm trying to think, where can I use glue? Oh, maybe I can put the piano back together with the glue. If I was able to take these two keys off of the piano, that means they're probably loose and the piano couldn't play, but maybe if I glue them and stick them back on. That seems very far-fetched, and if this works, that's gonna be stupid. Okay, it worked! Why is this the puzzle? Oh, it's only... Okay, it's not. Wait, what? So then where am I gonna use these? I don't get it at all. I thought that was gonna be the puzzle, was putting them back on the piano, but that's not it. So now I just have some sticky keys in my pocket.
I've done enough damage already.
Is there something else maybe I need to put it back together? Nope. Sounds. Tim Curry also does the voice of Gabriel Knight? Really? I didn't know that, Pizzy. His voice is incredible. He's such a talented voice actor and actor. I actually looked at like some pictures of him recently after his stroke, and he's recovered pretty well. Like with his speech and even his singing voice have recovered. He's still in the wheelchair, of course, but it's so sad that he had to have a stroke. Bagpipes can be good? What? When? Where? In what universe? So I think I'm pretty done here. Maybe we can do something with the squirrel? Did I try to combine the corn cob? Yep. That toot toot means yep. Find a way to wash the keys off? No, because I put the glue on them. That worked for a reason. Maybe I can stick them to the scarecrow? Oops. So maybe, so if I find a way to distract the squirrel, I can send Flux up through here and he can get the nuts, but I don't know how to distract the squirrel with anything I have. What would make a squirrel angry? He doesn't want the corn. I don't think any of these will work. I haven't tried the sticky keys yet.
He might find that interesting, but I don't think he can see it from up there.
He might find it interesting?
That's not much of a gift.
Oh, we need to leave him a gift. Can I give them to Flux to bring up? Oops. Knock on the door? Makes me angry every time? Wait, what makes you angry every time? I was thinking that with the sticky keys age. No one likes sticky keys. Why does sticky keys exist? Is there an actual purpose for sticky keys? I get so triggered. Alright, Flux. Can you take the sticky keys? Nope. Oh, people knocking on your door makes you unhappy. I can't knock on the door.
The door to the squirrel's treehouse.
Unless I use like a mallet and just bust in.
I don't think that's the kind of thing the squirrel is looking
We
for.
gotta make him a peace offering. If you were a squirrel, what would you want? Glue? A fish? Dough? Maybe dough?
I don't think that's the kind of thing the squirrel is looking for.
He's evil. What would an evil squirrel want? None of these. Bling?
I don't think that's the kind of thing.
This is not what the squirrel's looking for. Okay, I get you.
That's a Malevolandian Hedgium thorn.
This Briar's patch is really conspicuous. Oh, there's a pepper! I've walked by this thing like 500 times. Alright, I gotta get the briar patch out of the way so I can get a pepper. For some reason or another. Yeah, I tried to leave the corn. He said he's happy with his nuts. Quote unquote. What's in the can? Jumping beans.
Whack me jumping beans.
So I need something to lop those hedges.
Maybe I need direction, but I don't think this is going to help.
Okay, that's not gonna help. Maybe the mallet?
There has to be a better way for me to knock sense into
No, not on myself. On the...
Madman found attacking hedge with mallet. Film at 11. That's a utopian pepper plant. Paparium sweetus ad nauseum.
Yeah, none of these are gonna work there. Unless I poke it with the stick?
I could spear it, but I still wouldn't be able to get it past the briar patch.
Yeah, I gotta get some sort of thing to cut it physically. Try the glove? I feel like he's gonna... I can try it. I feel like he's gonna be like... My arms will get cut up. Let's try it.
A thin rubber
Yeah,
glove won't
we need
protect
something
me from
like
this
heavy
briar
duty.
patch.
The fly suit?
I'm conspicuous enough already.
Conspicuous forever. Someday we'll use the fly suit. Try corn on door? Didn't I try it on the door?
I don't think that's the kind of thing the squirrel is looking for.
No indication as to what he is looking for. What was up this way? Is this just... Oh, this is the Malevolans. So how do I get into the... I need a get up to get in there, but we can't... Maybe... Oh, maybe the cloak. Ah, there we go.
You don't suppose this cloak is the proper attire for Cedar's
That guy just
club?
walked in with a cloak
Only
on.
one way to find out.
Oh my god.
Evening, man.
Stop flirting, Jack, or I'll kick out your insides and turn your empty hide into a party dress.
Of all the gin joints, in all the towns in all the world, we walk into hers.
He sounded like Tom Waits. Mm-mm.
After you.
Oh god. We got dumberer, and dumberest. Doorstep? What?
Of course we should search this area. For all we know, the fugitives could be hiding right here, in our own backyard.
Wait a minute, we have a backyard?
Perhaps they have
I don't know where to
sought
hide in
refuge
here yet.
CD's club.
Move it!
Uh-oh! Henchman alert! We're doomed! No, we're not! We can always...
Oh, there's another changing room. Of course there is. Of course. Someday they'll find us. Our feet are like sticking out under the door. They don't even notice.
Move it! They can't have gotten far!
What else does that guy voice? His voice is so familiar.
We did it! We outwitted 3 morons.
Well, at least it beats being outwitted by 3 morons. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me? What kind of talk is that? Take my advice. A guy could find himself with his face caved in mouthing off like that in my club. Did you clowns figure it was ladies' night or something?
I think this is the
Shut
same
up,
guy.
you bald-headed twit.
That's better. Now, what can I do you for, creeps?
With a different voice. That's not how you bowl. I saw a man straight baseball pitch in a bowling ball. I was gonna say that the bear, like that butt wiggle he does before he rolls it. That's important bowling form technique. You gotta do that at the bowlodrome to get a strike. I've learned. This game is so weird. This is totally normal, Babushka. Also, why are you still awake? Go to bed. Don't you have work tomorrow? You're gonna have weird dreams if you hang out here. Oh, Darkwing Duck! How's it going, Kutan Kun? Welcome. The Disney afternoon voice, for sure. Yeah, is it actually Darkwing Duck? It sounds like him. Yeah, the lanes are super curved. It's Cartoon Land.
We like 2 pairs of shoes. I'm a size 10. My friends are...
Oh, a couple of hot shots, huh? Well, listen up. I see hot shots like yous come through here every day, gunning for old CD. And I watch them crawl right back out the door. Losers, every damn one. Now, why don't yous two just... blow?
I don't understand. Gunning? For you? I only asked for some shoes.
Listen, chump. The only shoe you'll get from me will need to be surgically removed from your rectum. Wait a minute. You two ain't aware that I, Seedy,
Oh, the
am
champion.
the one and only champion of hairpin bowling?
No, Oh, hold on. Hairpin
What?
bowling?
Where you jerks been? Making cookies?
H-A-R-P-I-N?
Hairpin bowling is the toughest, gruelingest,
Like a rabbit?
sweatingest sport ever invented. It's so tough, you gotta fight for a lane.
God.
And once you get the lane, the only score what counts is a strike.
It's the
And
Dark Souls of
nobody
bowling.
ever scores a strike. That is, nobody but me.
Nobody but me. Is Jim Cummings the voice of everyone ever? I think the better question would be who has Jim Cummings not voiced in this game, because he's definitely voiced at least 2 other characters so far. You're going, Mom. I'm not your mom. I'm just concerned. I'm concerned because, I don't know. Working on like 4 hours of sleep is rough. At least it is for me, but I'm old. So I project. Okay. What else you gotta say? What is that horse in a dress doing? Oh, it's gone.
Seedy.
The range...
I'm pointing like you guys can see.
Tell me, why is everybody fighting to get a lane? What's the big attraction?
Well, a good rumble is reason enough for most of us. But there is the added incentive of a prize. See, you score a strike, you win these 3 beautiful golden
What am I gonna do with
pins.
them?
Yeah.
What use do I have for that?
Take a good look. chumps. That's the last you'll be seeing of these.
Oh, you think there's
Unless
actually a
you
bowling
score
minigame?
Strike, that is.
There was an arcade game. I wouldn't put it past this game to make me actually bowl. Oh, it literally is hairpin bowling. Startled rabbits.
So, Seedy, what's your secret? Why are you the only one who's ever scored a strike?
To be a world-class bowler, you need years of practice, huge cojones,
It's
and of
rigged.
course, my special technique. Step aside, losers. Watch and learn.
Oh, we need a tutu. Oh my god.
That's gonna hurt.
Is it up his butt? Can we use a different ball after this? Please? Oh, it is up his butt.
Look, Mom, no hands. Oh.
Ugh. I like how his toes are poking through the shoes. I don't know if Christopher Lloyd's ass is dexterous enough for this. Maybe this is why I do so bad at bowling. I need the secret move.
Ah, that kind
This
of
is
hairpin
great.
bowling.
And yes, sport fans, all the animals were harmed during that performance. I guarantees you.
You must make your mama very proud.
Yes, as for your bowling
Let's not
technique,
compete.
well, it's
I
very...
know. Let's get out of here while we still
It's
can.
a real gas.
Well,
I'm gonna get a disease if
ain't
I touch
we
that ball.
cheeky?
I guess the bottom line is that it works.
That's right. But not just any
my God,
old
butt
bum
puns.
could pull it off.
All right, no more wisecracks.
See, the bear's got half of the technique. He's got the butt wiggle, but he has not yet ascended to the level of bowling greatness where he shoves the ball up his own ass. You are witnessing greatness! He's a legend! I like this sprite in particular. Alright, what's the deal with Tim Curry?
Seedy, you and Nefarious ever get together and go bowling?
Nah, his dark unholiness rarely graces us with his royal presence. He just hangs out in his impenetrable island fortress, castle, place thing, working on his dreams for global domination, torturing the innocent and laughing like a madman.
Whoa, that's a tough schedule.
Have you ever been inside his fortress, castle, place, thing?
Are you kidding? Nobody wants to go inside that joint. Of course, if he's not careful, a guy could get himself dragged inside by the Count's tree goons.
There we go. So maybe if we don't hide and we just wait. We keep hiding.
You mind running through the rules for hairpin bowling again?
Okay, suckers. You're free to use any technique that trips your trigger. But the ball's gotta make it in one piece all the way to the pins. And the only score
Thank you for
what
the
counts
follow.
Is a
Tasty
strike.
Cupcake, I like your
should
name.
you
Welcome to
do
the stream.
impossible and score a strike. The grand prize of 3 golden pins is all yours.
What am I gonna do with this though? I can't imagine what use I have for 3 golden pins with the other amalgamation of horrors that I have in my inventory. How's it going, gamer? Good to see ya. How are the tunes? It's been a wild ride of a game so far lately. So he just demonstrated this guy that we're entering a bowling competition right now. Hairpin bowling. The pins are literally rabbits. And we gotta get a strike. That's the only thing that counts, is if we get a strike. And he showed us his special technique, which involves wedging the ball up his ass and doing weird ballerina moves, and then shooting it out to get a strike. So, we're going from there. Why not just walk down the lane and point blank win it? He didn't say you couldn't, right?
Mr. Seedy, I was wondering if we might get another
Oh, I didn't want to actually
demonstration.
watch it. No.
Sure.
I wanted to, well, you get to see it now, gamer. This is what you missed. I can't skip it. I thought it was just gonna be more dialogue. This might actually be important, though. Thank you, Age. Thank you. How's it going, Dog Leech? Welcome back to this. You got here just in time for this. Are you glad you've returned to the stream? This is proper bowling technique. This is the true bowling form. Ren and Stimpy style. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're glad. This is the kind of quality content that I like to provide my viewers with. You need some codeine to finish watching this stream. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm sorry.
What do you know about the Count's henchmen?
Those three half-finished morons who work for Nefarious? That's sort of the Malevolence PD. Creepy mothers, too. Rumor has it that old Nefarious brought them back from the dead. Naturally, they think he's just the cat's meow. They kiss his butt up and down, do whatever he says. You know, toadies, they kinda make me sick.
Hold on. He brought them back?
From the dead?
Zombie.
But
Zombie
don't get
henchman.
excited. It's not all it's cracked up to be, alright? These chumps weren't exactly in tip-top shape when they came to. One guy couldn't hear, one couldn't talk, and
yeah.
one couldn't
They
see.
have like all weird
The
parts
robot
added onto them.
across the way rigged up phony eyes and ears and whatnot. Like I said, real creepy.
Super creepy. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Toonstruck, there is a command, because I know some new people have come in the chat, ! Story. That is a very brief summary of the game if you're interested. It's a pretty simple plot, but basically the gist of it is that Toontown has gone to shit, or Qtopia, whatever you want to call it, the world we're in. It's being taken over by Nefarious, who is voiced by Tim Curry. He's the villain. He is turning all the cartoons in the world evil and creepy. And we gotta turn it back by finding a bunch of different items to make a machine.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Seedy, sir.
I thought I
To,
told
turn it back.
you. Manners only maketh trouble around here.
So how do I enter the contest?
I think what Drew meant to say was,
Stop it, you bloated bag of gas!
Do I just go to grab the ball? Oh, I can talk to the bear.
Excuse
He's
me.
broken. He's just like stuck
Mr. Bear?
reaching for the ball.
Never mind.
Okay, let me try again.
Good night.
Excuse me. Mr. Bear?
Brrr.
Never mind.
The guy just like punting the ball. Gets me. What's he doing with his arm?
night.
Good night. Can I not enter the...
In the Malevolence, everything deviates from the straight and narrow.
Welcome back,
Even the
Pete. You
bowling
were quick. Kind of surprised this didn't catch on pre-memes. It really kind of flopped in general, Chalupa. Like, it was very commercially unsuccessful for a game with an $8 million budget, and it's sad, because it's a really good game. Like, this game's great. The animation, it's very witty dialogue,
In the
it's
Malevolence,
crazy sound effects,
even the
music.
bowling-
I don't know how to enter this. Did he say how to enter the contest? I feel like he didn't.
Excuse me, sir.
what? Aloha.
What do you...
He just says the rules. And then he like shows his technique, so maybe I can't enter and maybe I have to do something to prevent him from, like, to hurt him, kind of like I did with the guy who was doing his routine. I made him slip by, like, there was a guy in a gym who was doing a gymnastics routine, and I made him slip by putting butter on his, is it called a horse that they, like, jump off of? I don't know what the thing's called, but he said just grab a ball. I tried to grab it, but it wouldn't let me click on that.
Later.
Now it'll let me. Oh, you know what it was? Flux was fucking standing
Bear
in the way.
doesn't strike me as the sharing type.
If you suffer from PTSD, you know who to blame now. Not my fault.
Burn, baby, burn.
It's not my fault. You can blame the Toonstruck creators. Alright, the bear Oh, he's maybe if I get him stuck. No, that doesn't work. Two. Alright, we gotta do something to the ball.
Burn, baby, burn.
Can I get his hand stuck to the ball? Let's find out. Yep.
Behold, a bear trap.
I don't know how this is gonna help the situation. He's gonna get mad at us. Oh, we did it! That's how we win. We use someone else. Oh my god!
Good
This game is
style,
amazing.
Good form, good adhesion. Overall, I'd give him a 9.
Give me my trophy.
Hey, fat boy.
Hey, freaks.
No, I have to actually do it legit. I didn't know if he would count that. The old glue ball. Use the mallet on the bear you already killed once. I'm not some sort of hardened killer. Crucifix, what are you trying to say?
Burn, baby,
Now I can
burn.
bowl in peace, but I don't know how to win. Oh my god, like the Flintstone sounds! Isn't that the sound they make when their feet are like in the
Celia
mobile?
was right. I'm never gonna get a strike.
Whatever the car is called. Okay. Can I glue my own fingers to the ball?
In the Malevolence, even the in the Malevolence.
I just want to walk out of the way so I can click on it. There we go. I had to walk all the way over there to realize that was a terrible idea. You guys have any ideas how I can rig this? We saw that I can already do it by the glue ball, but like, I don't know how else, cause why you fell fish in H? You got a better idea? Magnet? It's not metallic, is it? We can try.
Good night.
So awkward that I have to walk kinda out of the way. Good night. Bonk. Clay? Oh, you mean the, these are just... This is, just dough. I could try hitting him with the mallet. Let's try the magnet first. Man, this is such a pain. There we go. They stand in the perfect spot, so I can't click on it. There we go. Nope. So there's nothing else in the room that I can interact with. We can try hitting him with the mallet. I don't think that will work.
He's probably had hemorrhoids more painful.
Okay. That solves that. The dough maybe? Nope.
Good night.
Yeah, I don't see any of these things working. Oh, maybe if we use the mallet on the ball. Shoot, it's like a trick mallet. I thought maybe we could find some way to force it. Oh, maybe jumping beans? They wiggle the ball down the aisle? The lane? Nope. Can you bowl flux? I don't think so. I can't click him on anything. No. Yeah, it doesn't let me interact him on anything. Flux hasn't really been used for many of the puzzles. I think he was used for like one so far where I had to launch him up. Have they ever addressed why the pins are rabbits? Maybe you have to bait them into position or something? Oh, the pins are rabbits because the world that we're into is, basically the main character, Drew Blank, who is, what's his face? Oh my god. Speaking of drawing a blank. Christopher Lloyd, his character, draws the Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun Show, so the whole world that we were drawn into is his TV show, the Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun Show. So it's hairpin bowling because they're bun buns. Oh, but still, okay. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to bait them into position. Let me see how he does it again. There might be a clue here. He just completely misses, I
She
think.
was right. I'm never gonna get a strike.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing something. I don't think any of these things are gonna work at this point. This would work if I had like another one and I could slap it down at the end of the lane. I think this might be a dead end for now. Which sucks because I'm not sure where to go next. I could try unplugging the fish toilet. But I needed a plunger to do that, I think. How was I gonna get the plunger? Do you guys remember where— oh, the oh, okay, hold on. The plunger is in the robot thing, but what did I need?
Mind if I change into something a little
The
more
plunger is right
comfortable?
across the street here, but I forget what the robot needed for us to give him before he gives me the plunger.
I will crush them.
The Christopher Walken impersonator robot. He's not actually Christopher Walken, I looked it up. Corn might be cornball for the machine? What machine? Oh, for the blueprint you mean? I don't know what would be cornball though, Age. That doesn't make sense with any of these. So we're basically, the point of the game is to go find things that are a play on words with these things to put in our machine, because our machine's the nice machine and this is the bad machine that turned everything evil. So far we've got Spit and Polish, Bells and Whistles, Cloak and Dagger, Sugar and Spice, don't have the rock, I don't think, Bow and Arrow, Ball and Chain, we need a pin for pins and needles, and we need nuts for nuts and bolts. I don't know what the rock is. Or the heart. Those two are... I don't think it's cornball, Age. I think it's ball and chain because I have the chain. Yeah, salt and pepper. That would make sense. Oh yeah, the pepper is in the bush. Maybe paper. That's an idea. Or roll. One of those. Oh, you know what it might be? I bet we have to make the dough that we have into a roll. And then it would be rock and roll. I don't know how we would do that, though. Alright, what does he need again?
Hi, how's it going, Robo-Chump?
I have an intellect second to none. I
The,
can hurt
Christopher
people a
Walken
lot
Dalek.
with my index finger. Business is booming, and sooner or later, I will rule the entire world. In balance, I'd say it is going pretty well.
Yeah? Let's see you climb a staircase, hotshot.
It's a low blow. Alright, what did... So we had to stump him, I think?
Okay, hotshot, ready? Here's a question for you.
To make him fry.
Where does that missing sock from the dryer go?
It doesn't go anywhere. Either A, the sock was misplaced before the laundry was loaded into the dryer, or B, the soggy sock stuck to the rotating drum of the washer during the spin cycle, and remained out of sight when the washer was unloaded.
Oh, he's good.
There is no magical realm where missing socks congregate.
Are you sure about that? I accidentally ate this mushroom once and could have sworn I visited there. It was great seeing all my old socks. They invited me to stay.
Oh
but
my
I was gonna
god.
be sick, so I left.
Okay.
So, tell us more about you. No doubt that plunger is a
I can see
I'm just gonna skip it because
scars
I've already
of
heard
metal
this.
and gripping their gleaming
Lifting their weapons high, they commence a grisly attack.
It's the robots! Screams a lone, terrified sentry. And they have plungers.
What you see before you is not merely a wooden stick jammed into a rubber suction cup. This is a cybernetically
Oh, it's the
enhanced
power plunger.
The most powerful plunger in the world.
So, you could say that your plunger really sucks.
You could, but if you did, this would happen.
Zap.
Hey! Ow! Hey! How come you zap me instead of him?
Who said I was fair?
Alright, so we gotta find an item to stump him with, I
See
think.
you later. Good luck with the world domination and stuff.
Luck. Luck has nothing to do with it. Why, it's only my exceptional intelligence that...
Right. See ya.
Unless I'm missing something else here. How about sticky keys? Maybe that'll break him. He's a machine. No. Give him the red herring? Yeah, he's a Dalek. But he's also Christopher Walken. The red herring I'm pretty sure is only for the fish flush puzzle. I literally have to flush a fish down a toilet for a puzzle, so I think it's for that.
Tremble, mortals.
Last time I saw someone challenge a Dalek to climb stairs, it hovered up and went on a murder spree. I don't know if he's got the hover feature. I hope not. I'll try using the magnet. Robots hate magnets, that's true.
Okay, robot. I have a magnet. Don't make me use it.
Use it if you wish. My casing shields my inner workings from strong magnetic fields.
How about
However,
that, H?
your magnet will have one guaranteed effect.
What's that?
My fist will suddenly and very violently
Oh, okay.
become attracted
Thank
to
you
your
for the
jawbone.
follow, Doc Grow. Welcome. Damn, he thought about that one.
Yes.
Plungers like
Victory
that are
will
actually meant
soon
for
be mine.
sinks? Really? Oh yeah, the toilet plunger has like a little, another little thing, like, jutting out of it, right? What else can I use to threaten a robot? A spit? Nope. Glue? What if I just try to take the plunger?
Don't touch that.
Hold on. All he can do is zap me,
I don't
right?
think this will help me right now.
Damn it. I thought if I had the glove on, he couldn't zap my hand. I don't know what that is, H. I can't click it because I can't Alt-Tab. I think pressing the button just makes him zap me. No, I didn't get a strike. I gave up on that one for now.
Help you?
Because I don't think I have what I need.
There's only one way to teach the primitive mind.
I like how he
Any
walked in
questions?
for the zap. He didn't know it was coming.
Don't touch that.
Alright. How can I get past this guy? Corn bells. This is a tough one. I think this is the first part I've gotten really stuck in a while. I feel like I've explored all the different areas, and I must be missing something. How's it going, Griffiths? Yee! I know. So dramatic every time. He gets zapped a lot. Fire!
A hot fire.
Alright, I don't think anything else is in here. There's carrots, there's wine. It's a broken table with nothing underneath. Oh! It's a squirrel book. Oh my god! The recipe for squirrel love. See the male squirrel look at the female squirrel. See the female squirrel's big teeth and nice bushy tail. See the male squirrel get very excited. Happy, happy squirrel. See the happy male squirrel jump up and down. See the happy female squirrel jump up and down. See the happy male and female squirrel run away to make whoopee. Hooray! Bye-bye, squirrels. How is this helpful? You had a yee emote, Lanzanis. The perfect time to use it. Is that an epic name bro emote or a different one?
Very good.
Very good. Get it to make a mistake. Some Daleks are so self-critical that they'll overreact and self-destruct. I know that if you give him a question that he can't solve, he will self-destruct, but I don't know how to get, like, how to prompt that with an item. Game of squirrels. No. I know, but like, how do I get the female squirrel? They jump up and down. Do we need to get... Oh, we probably need to get Flux to dress up as a lady squirrel. Oh, it's a PV mode, okay. Yee, that's a good one. So we gotta get a little squirrel costume for Flux or something? Oh! Can I put these... I wonder if I can put those on him as like buck teeth? And then give him a corncob tail? Or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what I gotta do, is dress Flux up like a squirrel and have him run up there and jump up and down. He's squirrel-sized, and it was a purple squirrel in the book, I think. But I have yet to interact items with him.
Thanks. Thanks.
I don't think I can do it. Maybe if I just use the book itself.
I don't think that's the kind of thing the squirrel is looking for.
It's a book on squirrel love.
A squirrel doesn't need to read that. He already knows all that stuff.
So who needs this then? Oh, maybe I can give it to what's-her-face? The, Miss Fit in the costume shop? And she can give me a costume? Strippy, I'm not sure if codeine is kicking in or you're really that pervy. Either way, I'm laughing. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter if it's me or the drugs. As long as you're having a good time, Pizzy. Make sure you click doorstop, not door. I don't think it makes a difference, but I can try next time.
That's the
But yeah, this lady was reading a book, and she said something about she only reads whatever like is put in front of her, so maybe if I give her this. And I get the Enigma book, and I can use it on the robot! I figured it out! I didn't think of that one. I was thinking of the other puzzle.
Squirrel? Oh my god!
Oh, we solved one puzzle.
Way.
What a totally cool book. Thank you so much.
So what does she have to say about squirrel love?
We're back.
Something's different about you. I know! You used to be purple!
No, that's
You ship
him.
Flux and Angry,
God.
Angry Squirrel.
Sorry.
Flux,
Sometimes
Angry
I
Squirrel
can be such
OTP.
a ditz.
All over Tumblr.
I hope that book is deep enough for you.
Please! I mean, sure, the plot is a little predictable, but some of the symbolism is just awesome.
That book has symbolism?
But, you know, Enigma was cool too.
Well, see you
Alright,
later,
well,
Sid.
For
I know-
sure. Stay rad.
I know what we can do with the Enigma book. I think. Oh, can I read the Enigma book first? Please tell me this lady isn't gonna be into squirrel love now. She might be. Who are we to
Enigma,
judge?
A book of insoluble...
Alright, we can't read this one. I was kind of hoping it had insoluble puzzles. Let me just take the shortcut. This is kind of a haul back.
Ready, Flux? Into the...
Speaking of Rule 34, ready Flux into the hole. Go. Faster. Walk faster. Jesus Christ. No. I just want to leave. I'm not King Shaman. I'm not King Shaman anyone. Rule 34. This game is too much. It's too much for my brain to handle.
I will crush them.
But will you crush these riddles?
Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie until one day the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, "What is the one question that you can't answer?"
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing.
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd.
Well,
It's...
you can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking.
Oh.
There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing. I can't. Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets? What have you done? Done.
Impudent Meat Puppets is my favorite band.
I knew he was smarter than old Bolt Brain.
Oh, can I take his head
What's the
too?
one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy.
Flux doesn't get it.
Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head and then take his plunger. Now that's low.
I was actually wondering if I could take his head too. Yes, I think I can.
I don't have any use for the
No.
head of a broken down megalomaniacal
Keep it as a
robot.
trophy. What about the body?
Just another example of the power of the written word.
Alright. It's weird because it gave me the little pickup animation. The voice of Flux is the same as Homer on The Simpsons? I knew he was in the game, but Flux? His voice sounds so different. That's when you know it's a good voice actor. Alright, so now we got the plunger. We gotta go all the way back to Zany Doo and get a fish out of a toilet.
Ready for some speedy
If it is a
speed
fish
and
in the
only
toilet, we don't
relatively
know.
Disturbing whole travel.
Something is clogging the toilet, and it's not gonna be pretty. Whatever it is. Which way is Zany Doo? This way.
You know, I kind of like whole travel.
Do, 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 do. First, you want to wear the skin of your enemies in Dark Souls. Now you want to hoard heads as trophies. Are you feeling alright? I mean, have you ever played Witcher 3, Blood Samus? It's pretty fun. You get to keep trophies of the things you kill. Maybe I'm turning into a serial killer secretly. You'll hear about me on the news tomorrow. Got me wearing snakeskin and putting robot heads in my purse. Yeah, Dom DeLuise is, there's an octopus, a sassy octopus, or surly is probably a better word, surly octopus in the arcade, and I think that's him. I can go talk to him if you want to hear his voice after. Oh yeah, these paintings are amazing. Were you here for the last team? No, you weren't, Age. You missed this. There's, yeah, the fish playing poker and the fish pinup. So something's clogging the toilet. We got a fish jam. I'll save it. It's been a little bit. Alright, now we can finally find what is clogging the toilet. This should be good.
Too bad the robot maker couldn't be here to see what we did with his gadget.
The shock probably would have blown his head clean off. If that hadn't happened already.
I better not.
Alright, I think we're good now. So we're gonna flush the fish and see what happens. I don't know what else. Polly and Misfit are the same lady? Yeah, a lot of the voice actors play multiple characters in the game. How's it going, RSJ? I'm glad they censored that fish. That fish is too lewd for Twitch, RSJ, clearly. Look at her, how tarted up she is with the eyeliner and the lipstick and her Marilyn Monroe mole.
I haven't had this much fun since my goldfish.
Oh, is it
died.
Marilyn Monroe? Is that a pun? Is that actually a pun? Oh no, because it's not a Marlin. I'm making puns that don't exist. Oh, it's a game. I gotta stop it when I get the fish I want. I don't know which one I actually want. Oh, I got the shitty one. I don't want this one.
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that.
An anglerfish.
like how it's animated randomly. No, I wanted to click on the back. Jim Cummings is in the game but does not do as many voices as you think. He does a few. I think he did the wolf, the werewolf. Or the bad wolf, whatever his name was. Did Flex take his eyes off? Those are his glasses, I think, Griffiths. I don't think they're his eyes. I thought the same thing. Because they do look like his eyes, but I think they're just like zany glasses that are just hanging off his head. And yeah, his eyes are underneath. They're a little smiley looking. Oh. Just the bag. Not. Wait, what? That was weird. I kind of wish the bag wasn't in the corner of the screen. Or there might be a hotkey for it that I don't know. There are his eyes and his glasses? I thought his eyes were underneath. There's little lines.
Go fish!
I suppose you should be happy this game never got popular. Too many strange kinks would get popular. I was wondering how many people freaking ended up into BDSM because of the cows in this game. Oh, I got the one back that I already have.
Cut out the toilet humor. I know.
I don't know which one I'm trying to get.
Whenever you're ready, Captain.
So not the anglerfish, not the red herring. There's two others, I think.
Go fish!
Alright, there's a green one and a yellow one. It goes so fast, I don't know what my cue is. Got him! I got the grand prize! What do I do with it?
Nice catch!
I got a pufferfish. Look at his cheeks!
A pufferfish.
What do I do with them? Apparently that was the one I'm supposed to get, but I don't know what to do with a pufferfish. You guys have any ideas? Also, how's Jim doing? I think we incapacitated him.
Looks like we've taken the gym out of gymnastics.
I don't think there's anything else in here. I love the fish doing laps around the top. Don't forget becoming furry. Along with strange arousal for gratuitous use of puns. That's the worst. But no, the Rule 34 for the game was all furry BDSM. Terrible stuff. Oh, Jesus.
That path on the right is...
Say what?
So if I had to use a goldfish, gold pufferfish, where would I use it? Can I pop it?
I'm saving the world, not making dinner.
Nope. I still have the plunger. That is a plunger song. Still have sticky keys. Can I make a stamp? Nope. I really have no idea where to use this thing now. Bowling, maybe? Can I use... Did they say I had to use a ball bowling? Or can I use a fish? Let's try that. That sounds stupid enough to work. He's round, right? He's round and spiky.
Ready for some speedy, convenient...
There's way more hole travel than I'm comfortable with in this game. Where was the bowling room? Here. The 90s gave us grunge sexual games in the second sexual revolution? Okay. If you say so. Remember grunge. I gotta put the cloak on again. Just to get in, and then I can remove it when I'm in there. For no reason.
Don't mind us, ma'am. We're just passing through.
What's in
Then
prison?
hustle.
I cleaned the prison
Unless you wanna
out. I
see
got
my fist passing through your face.
I got an ink pad, and I got something else. Oh, I got the pothole that I travel with, both in the prison. All right. I doubt this will work. Like, I really, really doubt this will work.
I generally try to avoid eating anything that came out of a toilet.
That was just weird timing. I thought you reacted to it. How about enigmas? Nope. What can I do with a riddle book and a plunger and a fish? No, not in this prison. There weren't any prisoners, but yeah, normally. Well, let me go back to the castle. Maybe there's something. Oh, the end of the world. That's a good place. This is where we want to be. Maybe there's something here. Stump.
Stump.
Half a tree is better than none. Nefarious's castle.
I wouldn't want to live there.
Hey, I bet it's not even a nice place to visit.
Oh, there's a pothole here, I think. Oops. Nope. That stump is suspicious. I really need something to cut with, because I still gotta get past those briars. And none of these things would work there. I can't plunge them, I can't throw a fish at them, the fish would probably pop.
Perfectly round.
What am I gonna do with a spiky fish? Dress up your sidekick and add voyeurism to your list of crimes? No! No! Do not want that. I mean, I'm gonna try... Let me try giving the squirrel the puzzle book. That would be a switcheroo.
I don't think that's the kind of thing the squirrel is looking for.
Maybe he needs a plunger, he seems a bit constipated. Maybe his squirrel toilet's clogged.
I don't think that's the kind of thing the squirrel is looking for.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you click door or doorstep.
I don't think that's
He doesn't want a doorbell? Okay. Jumping beans? Is he bored of the nuts?
Not much of a gift.
So where else is there? Oh yeah, use the fish on the bars? That's a good idea. I feel like if I were to be able to cut with anything, it would be with one of these two, but neither of them work. Because those are pointy. Peppa. Nope. Who knows? They could have been like cartoony logic. We put him in the briars and the fish like explodes and puffs the pepper out with the air explosion. Jesus! Do I have to help Scarecrow? Scarecrow with something? Teeth plus sidekick, now you're improper. He still needs a tail, I think. I think until I get a tail, it won't let me. Maybe I can pop the popcorn on the fire? Hold on. Oh, I get it. Literally, I just had a freaking, like... Is it Memento? There's some movie where the character just all the pieces, like, you can see them, like, him clicking them together in his head at once. I have to pop the popcorn over the fire and give the popcorn to the bunny because she said she needed popcorn. She has cotton candy. She'll give me the cotton candy and I use the cotton candy as the tail for the squirrel. I don't know how I remembered that. But I think that's it. I think that's actually it. I might need something to cook the corn in though.
That was cool. But remember, don't try this at home.
He just shoves it all in his pockets. Okay, that worked.
popcorn.
Popcorn. So let me bring this back to the bunny. Yeah, Epiphany, but there's definitely a character in a movie. It's like a meme. I don't know what movie it is, but there's a picture of the guy like at the chalkboard, like doing all the equations and like trying to piece everything together, and then it all just kind of clicks. But yeah, Epiphany is definitely the word. You're thinking like a cartoon character? I think that might be why this game, like I get these, is because it's not as logical as it is in some games, I guess, and my logic is terrible. So she'll give me the cotton candy.
Fluffy, we have a special surprise for you.
It's popcorn, isn't it? Right? Isn't it? Huh? So what are you waiting
She's
for?
a little hangry.
My popcorn!
Sure. Here you go.
Popcorn! My favoriteest! Oh, boy! Here.
Oh, is that the
You
meme?
can have this old cotton candy.
Hold on.
I hate it anyway.
Thanks.
Thank you! Hold on, I gotta alt-tab for a sec to click things. That is the meme. That's from The Hangover? I don't know why I'm thinking of Memento. There might be something like that. I don't know. That might be the one I'm thinking of, but I feel like there was another one. But yeah, thank you. How's it going, Hobo? Good to see ya. Okay, game back up. I wish I could get this to work in a window capture, but display capture is the only thing that's working. She's so cute when she's not screeching at me. The rabbit is the voice of Babs Bunny from Tiny Toons as well. I'm not sure who the voice actress is, but... Alright. Let's try this, Flux.
That's not much of a gift.
How do I get this to trigger is the problem.
Thanks. That's not much of a gift.
This is clearly it. Like, I'm almost certain it's these two things, but how do I put them on the fly suit? No. It's gotta be something else I make look like a squirrel, I think, if it's not Flux. Use the cotton candy on the plunger to make it tell? I don't think I can use items on Flux, is the problem. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, I can't click things on Flux. Maybe if I switch over to Flux first. Let's try that. I don't think that works, though. Yeah, I don't know how to use them on Flux.
That's not much of a gift.
I must have to stick them to something else. But what? I have no idea. Yeah, I haven't been able to use anything on Flux. Use the squirrel book on him? I was gonna get that back anyways, because I don't think I have a use for the Enigma one. But, I can't figure out how to use items on him. I hope to God we've completed the barn for good. We don't need that anymore in our lane. So, if we get this back...
Mind if I borrow your book?
Like, then what am I supposed to read? Any book is, like, way better than no book at all.
Do you mind trading books again?
Like, variety is, like...
Alright, so if I use this book... Flux doesn't care. But can I use these on the book? Nope. This is problematic. And then the baker guys, their brother is missing. Frog Bro. And, oh, you know what? I think I gotta get into the castle to save their brother, because I think he was abducted by Nefarious. That's just a dough machine. Can't bake the dough with it. They don't want to do anything with the dough. I'm stuck. I think this is the first time I've been stuck in a while. What's he gotta say? Oh, his name's Fingers? I don't remember seeing that. So this is Dom DeLuise's voice, I believe.
Sorry about your machine.
Sorry, don't cut it. You've ruined me. You know how many suckers I conned into giving that thing a slam?
So, you think King Hugh is... how do I put this? A bit of an nincompoop?
I don't even want to talk about him. The guy is so happy. He makes me queasy. Hey, play or get out, huh? Careful again.
No, I didn't want to. No, why did I do Whackman? I hate Whackman. I don't want to do Whackman, and I can't get out of it. This game's terrible. Fight. He's gonna win. Please just put me out of my misery. Thank you. I did beat this before and I got a prize for it. I got the chain.
Hail the champ!
How's it going, Daggy? What I miss? I had like a epiphany. Just everything came together in my head and I thought I solved a puzzle and then I need something else. But plot-wise, nothing, I guess. There's just a bunch of little puzzles that we gotta solve that I don't have the things for. And Potato, how are you? Yeah, we broke the strength test, I think, like halfway through last stream. It was pretty clowny. There was like an FMV with it, but we used our mallet that we got from the Whack Me people instead of the rubber mallet that he gave us, and that did the trick. How's it going, concerned doggy? Welcome. I am still deeply disturbed by Doc from Back to the Future being in a cartoon world. I mean, you're a doggy, and your name's Concerned Doggy, so that's what you're supposed to do, right? Is be concerned. It is a little concerning. He does look very out of place, but he's a good character. He's a good character for the game. His wacky personality fits. Okay, so let's go back to Squirrel, I guess. I have a dumb idea that might not work. The beans jump, doesn't the female? Oh, maybe. That's a good idea. That might actually work if you stick them on the... That was a really good idea, Crucifix. That actually made sense. I liked that idea, but apparently it wasn't it. Maybe we can use the puffer fish? No. That's a bummer. That's true, it's better than the S&M farm animals. It could be worse. What does she have to say now that she's got her popcorn? Is she good?
Hi, Fluffy.
Hi, special friends!
Never mind, I forgot what...
Maybe you just wanted to see...
She froze. What about dough? You mean put the thing on the dough? Nope. I'll click it on everything in the inventory. This is how you solve puzzles in these games, right? Hey, Charlie. Ow, I just trimmed your claws. I don't know if you can see the scratches on my arm, but she's being feisty. you doing? Ow, I just trimmed you. How are you so sharp? How are you so sharp? Is she too sharp? Please don't put a pufferfish through the squirrel painting ritual. I think... Is he dead? He's out of water. He looks traumatized already, so I guess it would be okay. Beans plus pufferfish equals jumping... What is a fugue fish? A few fish? Yeah, exactly. It's always best to try, and ideas like that, Crucifix, honestly, are more likely to be the solution than a logical idea. Did we miss something in the barn? I don't want to go back there. I gotta make sure we didn't miss something. Use the pufferfish. I think they're preoccupied with the feather. Maybe I can get the feather back when they're done.
It sickens me to think that we are partially responsible for this.
Yeah, I can't get anything back.
There's no way I'm putting my hand in there.
Can I get more of the... Maybe I can get more of the radioactive stuff?
The first round was so good. Maybe I'll try seconds.
I don't know what good this'll do. But yeah, these games require you to either backtrack a lot or have such good memory that you can think of the puzzles off the top of your head, I feel like. It's the... Oh, the poisonous pufferfish. Oh, yeah, the most dangerous delicacy, basically, where they have to cut out the poison gland just right or you're dead. I don't know why people want to do that to themselves. Like, I'm all for exciting stuff, but that's just, like, that just seems kind of stupid. There's so much drool everywhere. See this? What are you doing, Charlie? Oh. Point and clicks, aka click everything till something works. So you gotta slap the things on all the other things. That's how it works. You would think the book on squirrel mating rituals would work here. Nope. Drew summing up everyone's feelings. I thought that we were partially responsible for that. The S&M. And how's it going, Camacho? That is Christopher Lloyd. Charlie. Charlie is a good girl right now, but she's very drooly. It's kind of gross. She's being a good girl aside from scratching my arm to get attention, because I literally have 2 huge scratches on my... I don't think you can see them, but I have 2 huge scratches on my arm. Can you puff glove? I can try. That's an idea. Nope. Toot toot. This is the sound the pufferfish makes. Oh my god! The plunger's gotta be something. Alright, well, it's none of that. You will never eat red meat again? Is it the cow groaning and yelling mince my meat that put you off, Pizzy? It put me off a little bit too, from burgers for a little bit. Can I use any of this in bowling? No. Is there anything in the robot shop that I missed? They won't let me take his head.
I don't have any use for the head of a broken down megalomaniacal robot.
It's got a pixel hunt to make sure I don't need to, like, take his nostril hair or something tiny that I'm missing. Robots. How about if I hit the button? He did. The book is the thing that's stumping me the most, because it seemes so blatant, like, useless on the squirrel. What about the prison? Nothing in the drawers. Note on the desk is nothing.
Nothing's
Monitor doesn't work. Flux won't go through here. That doesn't work. So absolutely nothing in here. I can't even interact with the door or anything. Hi! You being a good girl? You being— oh, you're being a good girl. Yuck. Magnet in the— oh, maybe. That's a stretch. Let's try it. That's a stretch, but it might work. Nope. Toot toot. Gotta use it on all the things in here. Gonna break all the equipment. Oh well. Getting all the chips, Stiggy. How many chips do you have now? You guys use the adventure game a lot. I'm thinking for Christmas I might do a giveaway with the chips for like a Steam gift card or something like that. Because that way everyone can enter the giveaway, not just subscribers. That toilet in the foreground of the robot factory? Wait, toilet? I didn't see a toilet. Oh, with the spike seat. That looks like a fun time. We can install that in the barn for the BDSM cow. Should enjoy that. Are you settling down or are you trying to get away? I can't tell. I can't tell with you. Okay. Are you gonna womp on the desk? Because that's not gonna work. Oh, she's trying to get on the— no. Not on the desk, Nugget. This is fine. This is fine. Not on the desk. Ugh. I really pixel hunted in here, I think. Blow the fire? Why, though? But why? Oh, Charlie. What if I put the spit back on the thing and I cook something?
I'll just put this back where I found it. No fish sticks for me.
What could I cook? None of this stuff, right? Dough, maybe? It's a weird way to make rolls. Apparently that worked! When in doubt, this is how you can make a roll, I guess.
Hey, I didn't know you could cook. I mean bake. I mean barbecue.
So I got a roll.
A roll. Cooked it myself.
That was a wild guess. I have no idea how that was the answer. So I cooked that, but like what do I do with it? That's for the that's the roll for the machine. I know it's rock and roll, but that doesn't help me progress getting the nuts or the pepper or the other things the star is like that I need to get. There was a rock thing, right? Yeah, it was, sorry, rock and roll, so that's definitely it. But I gotta figure out how to, cut the bushes and how to win the bowling thing and how to get this squirrel. I think those are the main, pieces left. What could those golden bowling pins be used for? This just goes to Zany, too.
I don't think the elephant is much of a talker. I guess the nut's not up for grabs.
Can I take it back? Can I plunge it out of the hand?
The hand's already full. I think this shuttle has its hands full already.
Yeah, the bowling alley though, I'm trying to figure out how to win that mini game basically, or whatever you want to call it. And none of these things can really be used for the bowling. Like I tried the puffer fish, eh? I don't think the plunger would be used for anything. Can I move these around? Nope. No, let's go back to Zany too. Maybe there's something at Whack Me that we missed. You know how to cut the cheese? Nice, Pizzy. Drew Ball? He seems stupid enough to succeed? What? No, the cotton candy's definitely for the squirrel puzzle. I gotta just find something remotely squirrel-shaped to stick it on. How about a roll?
That path on the right.
Say what?
I feel like I gotta show this squirrel love book to someone, and they'll help me. Maybe to the bunny? Or maybe to these guys. Maybe these guys will help me with the squirrel book. First try. That door is rigged, so if you don't go through when the light above it's over the door that you're going through, it sends you back out.
I can't help myself. I just have to take a peek at this book.
No, I didn't. Nope. They're not experts in squirrel love. Do they want this thing?
Hey, Wolf! Wanna go fish flushing with us?
Can't. Orders to fill, heads to bash.
I wonder if I call that cop, the guy who was guarding the fish flush. There was a guy who was guarding the fish flushing station that we lured away from it, and I wonder if I call him back, if he'll go back. I doubt it. These guys want a plunger? I'm so lost at this point. I may need to look up a hint. Just because I feel like I've backtracked everywhere. Let's go back to the king's place one more time.
Ready for some speedy, convenient?
Yeah, I haven't used the fly suit. I'm not sure where to use that. Try the pub with the fly suit? Belly. Charlie.
We have arrived!
I wonder if I show the roll to the bakers if they'll be impressed. I don't know what the fly suit would do here.
I'm conspicuous enough already.
So we gotta go someplace where a fly suit wouldn't make us conspicuous. Charlie, you are sprawled in the most awkward way right now. Would you like a fly costume? Nope. Well, I wrote down the codes for this somewhere. So let me just try calling it.
Looks like a cheerful crowd.
Let's try calling the guard, if I remember which is which I don't. So it's purple, yellow, yellow, blue, green, red, orange. I can only stand here so long before the bagpipe music makes me want to off myself.
Greetings and thank you for your call. However, as per my schedule, I have commenced relaxation and am unable to come to the phone.
Alright, so that
Thank
doesn't
you
do it.
and goodbye.
So that's a dead end. Pub looks like a dead end.
I can't seem to keep my hands off this organ.
I've been...
So we did this to get the mouse for a different puzzle. Does it do anything anymore?
Done yourself, wee man.
I'm gonna show them the bread dough. Or the roll that we made. Nope, they don't care. Maybe something in the castle itself was missed? Maybe these guys know about squirrel love? Nope. Who? I haven't tried using it on the rabbit. Maybe the rabbit knows. Who would know? And this cabinet I still have been unable to open. There's a hole. None of these things would work. Charlie, are you settling? What's happening? I have this too. So this just goes down to the wine cellar. There's nothing down there. There's nothing up there. I can't get into the king's room because he's asleep and we don't want to wake him. This is bothering me that I can't get this open. None of this. What was in the watering can? Poison. So it's just it's like poisonous chemicals, but you can combine it with certain things. So I combined it with
have to call us
a hunk of rotten meat that I found before, and I fed it to the vulture and he died, but it let us get more of it, so I'm assuming we can use it on something else. I already read all these prompts. Wait, what's this one?
How's the cutifier coming along?
It's the machine.
Let's take a look, see.
See, I have a lot of the pieces already, but I don't know if I can use them for puzzles, or if I should put them in the machine now, you know? Because I have a couple of them. I have the cloak that I need to... I still need some of them. I could potentially need... I wonder if the green means... Like, I wonder if the color coding means anything. Like, green means... I don't need them? Then yellow means something else? Or if it's just random color coding. I feel like I'm overthinking it.
Don't forget your things.
Use the poison on the spiky plant? Oh, maybe. I can try that. That's a good idea. Hopefully it doesn't, like, make it grow out of control because it's an evil plant. But let's try. So that would get us the pepper if that worked. I'm still stumped about that squirrel, though. That's the hardest one, I think. Let me try, on the way here, let me try giving her the book. Or what if I stuck the cotton candy to her?
I don't think she likes cotton candy.
I know she doesn't like it, but what if I use her? She looks almost like a squirrel, right? They're kind of related. Oh, I did have a Drupal. And it just kind of shows him, like, fumbling with it, and it doesn't show it hitting the pins. So I think they're just, like, implying that he totally whiffs it if he tries on his own. Okay, let's try this. That's a good idea. I like that idea, the poison.
I'm not sure poisoning the local flora was one of my mission objectives.
Nope. But that one was!
Oopsie, I seem to have spilled weed killer on this
Good
nice
one!
briar patch.
That was a good one, Samus. So we got the pepper.
Drew Black, the notorious vegetable pillager of Cutopia, strikes again!
I think you'll find that peppers are actually classified as fruit, Drew.
Are they? Are peppers actually fruit? Anything else here? Oh, so we got a piece for the machine.
A dead Malevolandian briar patch. Hedgium thornius, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Do not prostitute a bunny dressed up like a squirrel. I mean, my sense of morals has gone out of the window. Hey, do you guys see Charlie's face down here, by the way? Do you see? Do you see this? She's so cute. Oh, the seats are on the inside? Is that really the, why are you just like digging her toenails into my leg? Is that the qualifier with the fruits and the vegetables? So tomatoes are a fruit or something? She's doing it again! You're too cute! Too cute for me. We still have squirrel problems, but that was good. Good call, Samus. What is a strawberry then? It's a berry. It's neither. That's different, right? Or are berries a fruit? Meow, 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 meow. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Charlie, can you help me with a puzzle? How do I make a squirrel? With a piece of cotton candy and some piano sticks. I'll try the bowling again, I guess. I feel like I'm really close. I feel like it's just like once I get one of these, all the pieces are gonna kind of click together.
Activate cloaking device.
Oh, my leg falling asleep, Charlie. Kublai Khan, how's it going? Thank you for the host. How was your stream? What were you playing?
Then hustle, unless you want to see my fist passing through your face.
We're trying to figure out how to win a bowling game where all the bowling pins are rabbits. And it's rigged. And I don't know how to do it. So if I just bowl, if I try to bowl normally, he does this. He's really clowny, like Flintstones noises.
CD was right. I'm never gonna get a strike.
I'm never gonna get a strike. I think I have to have someone else bowl for us or do something. Going to bed, Pizzy. Hope you feel better. Get some rest. And I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. No, he can't. I keep trying to get him to bowl. He doesn't do anything. Flux is useless. It's just like boing, boing.
Burn, baby, burn.
I tried to even click him on the lane, like if I could use him as a ball.
I know this may be kind
of
pleasant for you, little buddy, but I want you to know that it hurts you
Oh, it does
more
work.
than it hurts me.
Aw,
I had to
that's
click it on the
sweet.
little gutter, though,
Hey, wait
and
a
not the
minute.
actual lane. Here we go.
Oh no, I'm dead.
This is super cute. Oh, the bear's still there! Oh my god. Wacky cartoon logic. Honestly, my first thought was to use him as a ball, but I clicked him on the lane and it didn't reg.
You did it!
I must have
Thank
clicked like
goodness.
1 pixel
I was
off.
afraid you'd have to shoot me out of your butt.
A strike.
Because I clicked him on a couple of places.
Damned.
Yeah, and we didn't even use your special technique.
Thank God.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Those two chumps scored a strike. A strike.
This music, though.
Nobody scores a strike but me.
CD,
A strike.
look, CD, I don't mean to rush the grieving process here, but could we have our trophy? We kinda gotta get going.
Ah, take it, you losers.
Rude. I won fair and square. Now what do I do with this thing?
Destroy my business. Destroy my reputation. Sure.
Does the squirrel want a bowling trophy?
Jeez, I hate to see a grown man cry.
Yeah, especially one in a tutu.
Do you want down?
Just go.
I guess this means we can't be friends.
Go.
Oh my god, it's so drawn out. Alright.
Bowling pins, tastefully mounted.
Tastefully mounted. What am I gonna do with tastefully mounted bowling pins, guys? I like how the music stays so sad.
Chango!
Let me save. Alright, this is Trixie. I really have no idea where to use the bowling pins. Oh, pins and needles! You're right. So it was just one of the things for the machine, okay. So what do we have left? We have the squirrel. Let me go back and put the things in the machine and see what we have left. And that'll hopefully guide us to the full solution. Smash everything on the cabinet? I wish. I wish any of these things would help me with that. I have this fish, too. The fish is intriguing. But I'm just gonna put everything in the machine and we'll go from there. It sucks because some of them, even if they're for the machine, they're for other puzzles as well, so you don't know which ones you can just leave in there to kind of make the puzzles, or what you have left to use for puzzles clearer.
I'll just put these things back where you had them before.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so let's do...
The Malevolator.
So we'll do Cloak and Dagger. We don't have stars. I don't know what heart is yet. Bells and whistles. So stripes, heart, bells and whistles. Spit and polish.
Don't forget your
Oops.
things.
Shit. I
Now,
do that every time.
Let's see where we left off last time.
Careful click. I can't see half the time where it is. The microphone's in the way. So roll. Rock and roll. Salt and pepper. Bow and arrow. Nuts and bolts. We don't have the bolts. I mean the nuts. Pins and needles. Then the spit and polish. Okay, so we're missing 3 things. Stars and stripes, whatever heart is. And nuts and bolts. I know where the nuts are. They're right with the squirrel. I don't know where the stars are. Don't know where the stars are, and I don't know what's with heart. So first off, we gotta figure out what to do with the squirrel. I'm still completely stuck on that one. We got like half of the squirrel puzzle.
Another breakthrough. No.
So I gave the squirrel book to the lady. Maybe if I give her the squirrel book and then put the squirrel disguise on her instead of Flux. Let's try that. I don't know if she would be into that. She is pretty intriguing.
Like, okay, variety is like the total spice of life, you know?
Oh, and I have a plunger too, and a magnet. I don't know if these are just like, if they don't, I think they just don't discard things from my inventory ever, so I might not even be able to use them.
Like, thanks, but you know, no thanks.
Damn it.
Like a high.
Like,
I'm glad you like that squirrel book.
it's cool, but then so's every book, you know?
She's not really helpful with that.
Well, it's been...
Totally.
Unless I can use the Enigma book on someone else. There aren't that many characters left for me to interact with, really. There's just basically the barkeeper, this lady, the person in front of the door at the Bulladrome, the Bulladrome guy, the Scarecrow who's like questionable, And then... who else? Like, I either killed or, like, I got rid of everyone else. Like, the guy in the gym's gone. The guy guarding the fish toilet's gone. I got rid of half the cast. To get my way, I guess.
Would you mind
Squirrel
trading
book.
books again?
Hammer the cabinet? I feel like I tried all of those and nothing worked. I can try it again, though. And there was nothing in the barn. Let me... Did I show these guys the roll? I think I did. They didn't care. What the heck do I make the squirrel disguise with? And the fly costume's completely weird. I think I'm supposed to get caught out by Nefarious's henchmen and have them take me back to his lair, but I don't know how to trigger them. There's gotta be some event that triggers them.
This guy's as rank as a row of soldiers.
Because I feel like there's probably stuff in his castle or whatever that we're missing. I don't get this one at all. Yeah, I think the cabinet is separate from the keyhole. I can try that. That's a good idea. We can try hammering the cabinet itself. It's weird that it has a keyhole, though. If that would be the strat. You'd think it would be a key.
If we don't stop
Nefarious. These dudes just kind of dance too. They're useless at this point.
I can't just yank it open.
Okay, so we can't yank it open. There's a hole there.
There's a hole in the side of the cupboard.
What if we use this? Here? Did I try this already?
Ready, Flux? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Let's find out what top secret royal goodies
I guess
are locked
that's the
away
key.
in this cupboard. It's a top secret royal stuffed kitty cat.
Why? Oh, I thought it was like a real cat. I guess we turned this into the squirrel.
Whoops. Look
My
at that.
God.
That toy cat just fell off the shelf and landed in my pocket.
Well,
Stealing from his royal smartliness is truly despicable, Drew.
I used the spit. It must have been on the cabinet itself and not the keyhole, because I thought it was like a lever. How's it going, Ursula? Good to see you. We do have our squirrel bait. This poor, innocent, stuffed cat is gonna get jiggy with a squirrel.
A beat-up stuffed cat.
Oh, it's beat up. Oh, I don't think the king's gonna like that we're doing this to his
cute.
precious stuffed cat. I like that it adds it to the sprite. Oh my god. That's amazing. The detail. Alright, here we go. This should be awkward. I can't believe that. That was the solution.
Beat-up stuffed cat with teeth and a tail. Perfect. A hopping.
Don't forget the jumping means. It's gotta jump. The shake lines. It's a squirrel from hell. It's cute. Look at it. It's got a little bow and it's pink and cutesy. Is it his type though? Do squirrels have types? Let's find out. This should be good.
Oh, that was sweet. Bizarre, but sweet.
I love the little
They
veil.
realize it'll end in divorce. They just have nothing in common.
Right, you go up there and get the nuts.
Flux, could you go up there and grab those nuts?
Sure. You never know when some extra nuts will come in handy.
You grab those nuts, Flux. Thank you. Thank you for proper soundbite usage. I'll always remember the time cartoon Christopher Lloyd made a sex toy for a squirrel. I'm glad, guys, that we could share this special stream moment together. This means a lot to me. Save. So now what? I got the nuts. I still need to figure out how to get the stars for the stripes, and I still gotta figure out what the heart is. That's a good quote, relevant for nuts. But it was a kind of a sure shot with the quotes that are in the quote bot. ScampyBot is always on point. It is never not on point to the situation. Where am I gonna get stars? Stars. Stripes sound like something that would come from prison. We thoroughly examine the stuff in the prison. Can I beat the shit out of this guard? Oh, I have the fly
I'm not
too.
sure that thing is smart enough to feel pain.
What do I do with the fly? And the fish? The fly is a weird one. Can I give the fish a... No. I have not used this rubber glove once, I think. Or maybe I did for the manure earlier. This quote bot is a legend. And like I said, it's a sure shot when like 75% of the quotes in there are related to balls. I'm doing okay, Ursula. How about yourself? Happy it's Friday tomorrow. Because I have Saturday off for once. Usually I work weekends. At least one weekend day. I'm working Sunday this week, but lately I've been working a lot of Saturdays and they're super busy. Anything else in the bullet room? I feel like we're missing something. Missing one thing. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. This is a long shot. Oh, it's this way. Zany do. Heart and mind, heart and soul. Maybe heart and soul? Like a shoe? Maybe we gotta find a shoe? Maybe it's a play on words? So I have an idea with the stars, but it's a long shot. Please, door. These are worse than the Dark Souls elevators. So these guys are all about, like, beating the shit out of each other. And when cartoon characters get the shit beat out of each other, sometimes they get stars around their heads. I'm gonna try to get them to use something that might do that.
Pleasure to see you again. You guys are regulars.
Would any of these things do that? The punching mitt?
Would you mind demonstrating that glove again?
Say no more. Customer satisfaction is our #1 priority.
This is a very wild
I thought it
guess.
was your middle name.
Listen to this. With the simple press of a button, this glove will smash the living
I think this
daylights
might be
out
it.
of any unsuspecting sucker skull. The chump on the receiving end
Is one of the fish you can get from the toilet game a soul fish? Oh, it might be. It might be. That's a good point. Stars? Stars. But how do I get them? Oh, they're still there! No, they went away! How do I grab them? I tried to click them and it wouldn't let me. Let me try it again. I gotta be quick.
How's business?
Before they dissipate.
Glad to hear it.
What? Did you miss the brain age? The brain splatter?
Listen to that. With the observe.
Alright, I gotta be quick
Note
this
the
time.
quality of our genuine synthetic leather.
Note the quality. In case you missed it, there's a brain on the wall. Get it.
I'm I'm sure he has plenty more where these came from.
Yes. We're doing it. That was a stretch. Okay, let's go back to the toilet game and see if it's a soul. I don't know what a soul looks like, but there was one other fish in the toilet game that we didn't get. We got the anglerfish, we got the pufferfish, and we got the herring. There was one more, a green one, that may be a soul, because that's a good idea. Is there a clip for the elevators? Wait, what? Like a clip of elevator fails? Yo, he just killed that man, never mind, he better. Yeah, he gets better pretty quick. That's what happens in Cartoon Land. Nothing actually dies, unless it's a Disney movie and then the mom dies before the movie starts. But other than that, things don't usually die in cartoons. Alright, pufferfish, it's been real. Are you going back? Pufferfish was a red herring, actually.
Go fish.
We weren't supposed to get the pufferfish. There's a green one. No! Oh, how do you even figure it out? Fuck. There's a slight noise. But I can't,
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that.
I can't figure out... Is it coming before the fish that I want? Like, each fish has a different noise.
Go fish.
Or do I just have to kind of react? They're all the same size going through the pipe. Fuck. I can't react fast enough. I think I just gotta get lucky. They could send like 5 of them past and I still wouldn't click in time. I hit that! You saw that, I hit that. I always get the literal worst one. It's the shittiest one. No pun intended.
Than that.
Oh, look at the Marilyn Monroe fish. The Marlin Monroe. See this? It says, yeah, I think that's the soul, right? It's like a little flounder. Medium rarity. You love that dropping safe? Yeah, it's great. There's a dropping safe and there was something else. I forget what it was. There were 2 things. 2 cartoony things. I guess you need better toilet telemetry, maybe. That's the trick. Fish jugs. Woo! Woo is the sound you want. Thank you, crucifix. But the sound comes out like when the fish is already in the thing, so it's just as easy to look at it, I think. I don't think it's, before.
Go fish.
What I really gotta do is I gotta go into the emulator and slow this down so my reflexes can handle this. I think I just randomly click. I don't think it's possible to really react in time.
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that.
At least not for me.
Whenever you're ready.
This is the hardest part of the game.
Go fish.
Oh my god. I'm like trying to predict it, like if all the other ones went through already, you'd think it would be a green one next, but it's just random.
Go fish.
Great. I got the rare one, but I didn't get the medium one. Fantastic.
Nice catch.
Put that back. As cute as it is, as much as I would like to keep it.
Go fish.
I've got all of the other ones. I'm just guessing, because I don't know if there's a better way to do this.
Cut out the toilet.
I don't know how I got all of the other ones.
Go fish.
seems like the green one, like the one I need is rarer than the other ones. You saw that,
Pull
right?
out the toilet, human
I've gotten the
beetle.
gold
I
one
know
more
you
than
can do
the
better.
green one going through. But it said the green one was medium rarity.
Go fish.
That's a load of bull. Hey, there's no way I can react in time. See how little of them come through? It's only been one. Got it. That was just luck. That was just complete luck. I got a soul. I got soul.
A soul.
But I'm not a soldier. Okay, let's go. We got all the pieces, I think. Meanwhile. Bless.
Ready for some speedy?
Was there a better way to do that than I was randomly guessing? It didn't, like, it seems like it was too quick to be reaction based. But you know my reaction time's not great. Easy, easy 1cc. How many tries is that? Like 7, 8?
We have arrived!
He's so excited. He's using his hands, he's gesturing. Alright, I think we got everything. Let me save. So this is endgame content here. It's taking us to Nefarious's castle. I don't know if there's more puzzles in there? Or if this is it. If this solves everything. We can call this the Dank Souls of Adventure Games. You guys are on the same page. Dark Souls difficulty. Truly, the Dark Souls of FMV puzzle games.
Put these things back where you had them before. There.
Thank you. Okay. Nuts and bolts. We got a soul. Heart and soul. Stripes. And stars. Boom! Now we test it. Out of 12. Very good. Thank you guys for the help.
Cutifier finished?
Yes.
With all this stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. So are you fellas ready to go to it?
Yes, sirree. We've never been so. Got a what?
Well,
very
go and
good.
cutify
Jeez,
things,
Doodle.
of course. What
Puzz
did you
Doodle.
think the cutifier was for?
Flux, was this part of the bargain?
No, I don't want to go there.
Not sure.
Do you think we have a choice?
I guess the alternative would be to let Wing Commander here pilot it.
No choice then.
That's okay.
We're going on
This'll
an
be
adventure.
Another one of those meaningful life experiences.
I certainly prefer that to one of those meaningless death experiences.
Gentlemen, the time has come to launch the cutifier!
Bric-a-brac.
Yes?
You did remember to build another much larger exit from this hangar, didn't you?
Oh boy. This should be good.
Ah, my trusted henchman. Come in, come in. Please.
I still
indulge
have
me
the
in
fly suit.
one simple question.
Anything, Your Unholiness. You need only...
Where are the fugitives I ordered you to arrest?
Gee, that's a good question.
Silence, fool!
We'll find him, sire, and bring him to you. It's as good as done.
We'll leave no stone unturned.
No rock unrolled.
Is that Wacko?
Your Malevolence, I beg you, give us this one chance to prove that we can do your evil bidding, that we are still worthy.
Go then.
But do not fail me again.
Remember, reanimating your miserable corpses wasn't easy. Squeezing the life back out of them would be.
Dun dun dun! we're recutifying everything.
Hello. Congratulations, your mission.
Oh, that was a Wing Commander joke? I missed it.
Tremendous.
There's a lot of references.
Yes. I've been receiving messages from all over Qtopia. Tales of the wonderful transformations taking place. Can you believe it? It really works. I now have the power to cutify anything. Anyone. Happy day. Happy day.
Yes, it is. Surely is. I'm glad we were able to help Qtopia, King Hugh. But I am looking forward to getting home now.
And I have every intention of sending you there, just as soon as you finish your end of the bargain.
Finish? But I have finished. The machine is up and running. Qtopia is cute again.
True. True. But if I'm not mistaken, the deal was for you to cutify the world. Meaning, of course, the whole world. Not just Qtopia.
He's got us there.
Whole world?
You don't mean... You can't mean... Xanadu?
And the Malevolence, as we agreed.
Wait a minute. I agreed to that.
Why, yes. Oh, come now, Drew. Surely we share the same...
He's a true villain.
...dream. This is our golden opportunity to spread happiness throughout the world.
But, Your Majesty, if
What a twist.
malevolation is bad for Qtopians, then think how cutification will feel to everyone else.
Oh, yeah. My face can only take about 4 minutes of smiling before it starts to hurt.
No, you're just talking silly. What could be bad about cutification?
Sorry, Hugh. This just doesn't seem right. I think we'd better leave well enough alone.
You don't seem to understand. I'm not asking you to do this. I'm ordering you as my loyal subjects.
Now, wait a minute.
Before you speak, think about it. Defy me, and you'll most likely be stuck here forever. Are you really willing to take that chance?
Yes.
Yes. Of course. I knew you'd see it my way. Yes, of course. Yes. Yes? What do you mean, yes?
I mean, yes. I'm not going to help you carry out this ridiculous plan.
Yes, of course he's not.
I guess I'll just have to find another way home.
Have it your way, Drew. The world will be cutified, and you'll be stuck here forever.
Forever, ever?
The world won't be cutified. Only Flux and I know how to fly
Great
this thing,
Scott.
and we and these are out of here.
Stop! You aren't going anywhere. I command you. Stop!
What a twist!
That's right! It's me! Fluffy Bunny!
You didn't see that one coming.
Everybody's favorite bunny! A bunny with a master plan!
That is never good.
The cutification of the world is only phase 1. Even now, Bric-a-Brac is busy developing an ultimate creative device. One that will give me the power to create all the happy things I desire.
Thank you.
In short, I will be a god.
Dun dun
Oh,
dun.
don't worry about the other King Hugh. He's safely locked away, learning how to be truly happy, just like me. And someday he
That's
too
it, man.
will
Game
take
over,
game
man.
over.
Game over.
at my
Feet.
Woohoo! Time to skedaddle.
Guards! Guards! Seize these enemies of Qtopia.
Uh-oh.
Bunnies are all evil.
It's Fluffy Buttbite, masquerading as Hugh.
Terrible animals.
A cross-dressing, throne-seizing rabbit? Surely you can do better than that. He has the keys to the machine. Get out.
Now the real game begins.
It's time to make our guests cute.
Plot twist, Christopher Lloyd is the same.
Nothing happened. Flux, we're okay. It didn't work.
Goodness me, Daru. You are absolutely right.
But the fugitive and his machine are probably nowhere near the castle. As you recall, Hugh and his minions are already cutified.
Yeah, whose idea was it to come here anyway?
Not mine.
Not mine.
Well, it certainly wasn't mine.
Yes, it.
Quiet! We don't have time to argue. We must locate their hiding place.
Let's go that way!
Come on, Flux! Snap out of it! There's a one big chance to get out of here!
Golly, Drew, I am perfectly happy right here. Thanks. You go on ahead.
This one must take more power.
This cutscene's longer than a Metal Gear cutscene.
Yes, your cuteness.
I'm the leader, and I say we go that way.
Oh, hello there. Say, don't I know you?
It's him! Get him!
My plan worked.
Hooray!
You've caused enough trouble, fugitive. We're taking you straight to Nefarious.
He can't have gotten far. Alert the others. Find him. You can fly that machine, can't you?
Why, sure I can.
Then do it.
How is this even
Cutify.
gonna end?
Oh, I don't know. Everything.
I can
Of
comment.
course, kind sir.
I played some Metal Gear.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, the Metal Gear cutifier. The ultimate weapon. I wonder if there's more game, or if it's just all ending cutscenes now.
I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
It's you. I should have guessed. Nefarious Silence.
That's Count Nefarious to you, little man.
Oh, I thought he said the
Master
C
of the
word, but he said
Leatherlands,
Count.
Bane of Cutopia, and soon supreme ruler of the world. So please, show a little respect.
Where am I?
Why, one's dungeon, of course. I trust you find the accommodations to your liking. I do try so very hard to furnish my guests with all the creature discomforts they deserve. I have a reputation to consider, you understand.
What do you want from me?
Want? From you? Nothing. You've done quite enough already, Drew Blank. But tell me, did you honestly believe that you fetid sack of pus, could just waltz into my world, casually thwart my plans for global domination, and then just ride off into the sunset? Think again.
Bye-bye.
No, thanks. I already gave it the office.
We're gonna fight
Lovely,
Flux.
isn't it? It contains a little cocktail of my own invention. I suppose in layman's
he's good.
terms, it could be described as a mutagen ink. I won't tax your feeble brain with the details. Suffice it to say that once the serum has worked its way through your body, it will transform the Drew Blank we all know and loathe into a toon, like everybody else. Powerless, vulnerable, and a prisoner in my world forever.
You're not gonna shoot me full of that stuff.
Oh, bravo. For once, you're absolutely right. I'm not going to. I already have.
How are you that oblivious?
Sorry. I can't help but find it all rather amusing.
He's channeling Nigel
yes,
Thornberry.
I know. I can be such a terrible prick.
I'll get out of here, the fire, so help me.
Oh, my dear Monsieur Blanc. I wouldn't count on it. Even if you manage to worm your way out of that reinforced cell,
He's
the castle
smashing.
is simply crawling with ferocious guards. I'm sure you'd just die if you bumped into them. I'd kill myself. As for possible exit points from the castle, well, I guarantee you'd find the plummet to the surrounding waters below nothing short of
Now we fucked up.
breathtaking. So, unless I'm overlooking some small detail, such as a pair of retractable wings that sprout out of your back, I'd suggest you sit back and relax like a good
Such
boy
as a fly suit?
and let the mutagen take its course. While I destroy the cutifier.
What?
Just tell me where it is, and I'll leave you to your unpleasant transformation.
Tell you where to find the machine? Ha! Now that is amusing.
Is it? Well, then perhaps you'll tell.
Me.
Oh, furry waifu!
Now!
There's a lot of Rule 34 in this one.
Get your hands off me.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Oh, I'm good. Now, think, Mr. Black. Cutifier. Where is it?
When the machine left King Hugh's castle, it was flying due west. I guess it's nearing the edge of Cutopia by now, and heading directly for us.
And who is piloting the infernal contraption?
My friend, Flux Wildly.
How convenient. I can destroy the machine and the meddling Zanian, all in one fell swoop. An auspicious start to our partnership, Mr. Blanc. Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Master. I will serve you well. Until I escape.
Impudent fool! Misfortune. Quickly, gaze into the future. I must know. Can this wretched creature escape my castle?
I see Drew Blank remaining your captive forever.
Yes.
Unless
Unless what?
he will remain your captive unless a lifeless knight walks, a dead bird rises aflame, and I myself obey his commands.
Impossible! These absurd things could never come to pass.
Of course, my liege.
Yes, of course. Nevertheless, I will take further precautions. Make no mistake. I will personally blow your friend out of the sky. And as for you, sleepyhead,
Nani?
your life will be an unspeakable atrocity as my obedient slave. Sweet dreams.
I'm kind of concerned it's gonna end here because I think the game is unfinished. Okay. I was like, don't leave it there. Out of all the places. Okay.
Well, 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 well. Yeah. My name's Snout. I'll be your merciless dungeon guard for the duration of your stay, which is, eternity. So, is that longer or shorter than life?
Longer?
Yeah, that's my thought. Let me see what else did it say here. We can escape risk. Well, that's just stupid, you know. Of course it'd be risky for you to try and escape. I don't know who wrote this. In fact, the first risk you'd have to take is getting this out of here. You know, because... So have a nice, what is it? Eternity. Yeah, have a nice eternity, prisoner.
Womp. Alright. Saving, so I don't have to watch that cutscene again. We'll do different name. Endgame? Question mark? I don't know if I can use question mark. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here because I feel like it's gonna be a whole nother section of puzzles and I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I don't want to be up all night trying to finish this. Because that's usually what happens with games like this, is I'll be like, I'm really close to the ending, let's try to finish it, and then I end up streaming till like 2 in the morning and I'm exhausted the next day at work. I haven't read Bone. I haven't heard of that. It's a comic? Or a book? How's it going, Mara? What anime is this? This is Toonstruck. It's not an anime, despite its anime elements, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I hope you're enjoying Toonstruck. I'm loving this game so far, and I think we're probably gonna finish it next time I stream it. But I'm planning on streaming more Dark Souls on Sunday night, and then probably finishing this game up on Tuesday next week, hopefully. It might be 2 more streams, I don't know how long it is, but I'll finish this game next week and then start up another retro or indie game. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me see if there's someone I can host, because I just kind of, in my salt last night, didn't host anyone. I was preoccupied. Let me check who we got. Where is my window? Did my browser close? Nope. Every single time after I stream, it's like error loading data when I go to look at my followers list. It's very weird. Oh, T-Shirt's streaming. Okay. We're gonna host T-Shirt Wizard. He is trying to finish up the Resident Evil remaster. And his stream is really chill. And I think you guys would enjoy it. I know a lot of you watch him already. But I haven't hosted him in a little while, so I'll host him again. Someday I will host more than the same 3 people all the time, but have a good night, everyone, and I'll catch you on Sunday.